was very
The
dangerous.
piles. More like seas.
That seems to be
Oceans.
best case scenario.
Entire demi-planes of nothing but paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
It is as hell.
Pretty much, guys.
All I know is dibs on Yoshi.
Oh, we have a dibs on Yoshi, so there's that. Makes anyone feel any better. So I can't get the silly map to appear, so what I'm going to do is delete it and open up a new one. Voila. So you guys all were kind of, sort of together briefly. When you were, the occurrences in which you all shared came down to that of a few decisions. Overall, it said, good luck on your own, because I'm not doing it, no matter what it is that was said.
Well,
However,
I need to open the portal, so.
Yeah. However, his scapegoat plan was that one of us have to be on this side. Shio, with a quill in hand, ink ribbons in holster, and two very illiterate pirates, he plans to take care of all of Iz's unfinished study work. Oh, this poor misguided child is. But let's see how they go. As the portal opens up, initially you guys see that of an office. An office with, as is stated, stacks of paperwork. Though it seems like a normal being state, you all step inside.
Oh, before the
Go ahead. Yeah.
Before the portal closes, somebody yell at Shio, hey, can you grab my spell book?
If I see it, I'll grab it.
Yeah, it's going to be the one labeled War Crimes.
Oh, that's easy. Wait, but aren't all your books labeled that? You really need a better filing system.
I closed the portal.
Well,
an unknown volume of war crimes is requested.
Okay. I'm sure the pirates will be able to find that probably easier than me.
We will see. That is
We'll see.
Potential. Who knows? This. I found a back door to uploading these files. Not really.
Not the files.
Boop, 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 boop. You guys have been hacked. All right. So I went and did that, allowing me to go and do this. So before you guys went to the portal, you wanted to state what?
Remember the only truth. You're getting your ass kicked on a train.
Great. Huh?
Why do you label everything booger AIDS booger? Sorry, Rick and Morty reference.
Oh.
He always labels the same thing.
Booger AIDS.
Gotcha. I'm sorry, I'm looking for the map. I just uploaded something. I have to look up. Here it is. Ta-da! Found it. So, is there any spells or anything any of the three of you guys would like to prep? Seg, is there anything you wish to put forward and declare before you guys jump into the fray? Is you do notice that when you close that portal after snipping that conversation in the bud with Shio, that a opening kind of opens on its own. It's almost as if it's a viewport. In this viewport, you see your office. Sure, hope they do okay. What's going to pull this up? Just
it's not that page.
Hmm? So, you guys all see this beautiful entry. You guys are going to be done. In the bottom left-hand corner, the crisp entryway of this portal rifles some papers and throw that around as you step inside what has been that of an abandonment over some significant amount of parallel. How do you three proceed? You can communicate through this device, though you have yet to try. You get the gist in which this is for you to stay in contact.
I look for traps.
Is your messy little boy?
Give me an investigation.
I haven't been to my office in how many centuries?
Ever heard the cleanup song?
I tried burning it once, but it just won't go away.
13. Yeah, as you look around, some paper stacks look to have more mass to them, as if they were once binded and are glued together and they were ripped apart to. You're not sure if the purposes rendered are because he was putting together one big book or he was just ripping a bunch of books or whatever it is was doing last year before leaving it in a state of disarray. There was a lot of compiling going about where bindings were removed and clearly different text and scriptures and font styles have all been applied to one's many massive single stacks of bindless, coverless pages.
Hmm.
The other
Perhaps.
two pirates, what are you guys doing?
This is not my forte. I'm observing.
Okay, Seg.
This is
I
still a
was
dream,
promised.
You were promised what?
I was promised the loot, so I'm gonna be looking around for loot of any kind.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Okay. I'll get to that in a
Bad
second.
vibes, guys. Bad vibes.
Well, give me an insight check. With advantages, you chose to study that of your companion. Very nice. 25. Okay. Well, as you begin to gander off in the direction of these particulars, you realize that there's this vibe in what you speak of. One that makes you feel kind of cringy in a way. Memorized by the spectacle of this massive mess, you notice vibrant colors of odd little origami dragon begin to emerge, probably about a sea of 20 from across the river, ranging from very reds and oranges to serene blues. The dragons seem to come alive as they twist and coil around one another, casting dynamic shadows across the room. I'll go ahead and put a just basic indicator. Nighttime for it to appear. There you go. That's a little fading. Not gonna be up before
We're just gonna reach around in the darkness looking for his. What have you done to us? Where
Is
are
is
you?
not there. You guys is Seg, yourself, and Gio.
Where are you? What have you done to us?
Who turned on disco?
That's the a little aura representing the different colored origami coming together.
Oh, I hope they're not here to kill us. Seg,
You
you
just
want to
kind
lay
of
some
begin
healing
to
down?
hear this like little as they like pieces of paper begin to fold, and it seems as if where they're converging, they are addressing a bunch of loose leaflet papers on the floor and assembling something.
I'll cautiously approach.
How close do you get as you cautiously approach? You witness all of this. You stay stoic and as a peer of the issuance.
That's about as close as I'll get.
As you creep closer. Are you muted or did you step away?
I'm here. Did you hear me?
Oh, no, I can't. Yeah. Okay, cool. As you get closer, roll me a survival check as you see some of the papers kind of almost as if it was like flames kind of flicker out as a solar flare just lashing out near you, not necessarily at you, but at the papers. As you step away, you take a pivot, dodging out of what could have involved you in some manner as you witness and thus struck by the sheer size and variety of the origami creations. Some of the dragons are small and delicate, perched atop curious piles of paperwork, while others are massive and imposing, their wingspans stretching from wall to wall. As you look up, you realize that their arcing is more of a balcony of shade to you. Each dragon exudes a sense of power and majesty, as if they were ready to take flight at any moment, as you see what was once a pile of paperwork become that of more defined being. Webb goes to pet it. Is that what I'm understanding?
No, I'm telling him to touch it.
So it's sorry, the last bit. It's doing what there?
Whatever you imagine.
Uh,
No,
I'm
it's like assembling into a bunch of like mini dragon origamis of different types.
Hey guys, we should probably look around the room quickly. That might be the security system.
Touch it.
I
Nope.
don't remember these guys.
I'm gonna check his desk for his book.
Okay. You begin to approach the desk. As you do. What Seg, I need you to give me a perception check one more time, please. Seg, you notice this time as you kind of pick up that there's things occurring with a keen eye for detail at the most drastic moments. You observe the craftsmanship of these origami dragons. Despite being made from humble sheets of paper, each dragon is crafted with precision and skill, with every fold and crease executed flawlessly. The intricate patterns on their scales, parentheses, seem to shimmer and dance in the soft light of the room, creating an atmosphere of enchantment and wonder. Together, the three of you stand in awe briefly as some fear seeps into some of you. As Iz puzzles his mind from the purview of his scry, give me an arcana check. I feel like Iz is gonna come out hot today. So,
He says as he rigs his dice. Nat one.
If it is Ron.
yeah, it's you.
Ugh.
I need an arcana check, sir.
Oh, you want me to do our kind of check?
That's
Oh.
right. That's right.
Someone else do it. He set him to a nat one.
An 11's not your worst, so that's workable. Okay.
The other Iz's are good at Arcana.
Yeah, go ahead and give it to me with advantage.
Bro, what the fuck are you
Okay.
planning?
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Just close your eyes, and let it be a surprise.
Yeah, like put my blindfold on.
Yeah, there you
It
go.
doesn't help.
Perfect. You put your blindfold
I
on.
don't
As
wanna
you put
see
your
shit.
blindfold on, you kind of like get like an eye opener. Yet again, every time you have this on, there's this odd situation where everything in the room is way too many of everything. But you
That
see
blindfold's
4. Yours is unique. Let us not kid. Yours, good sir, represents the 3 or 4, I apologize, creatures that are particularly being formed out of this origami in the room around you. As such, you're seeing different colors coming off of their natural states, but the origami itself, they look like horned dragon lizards of such, as if they were just there to cause trouble. I'm gonna just fix the lights here. As you guys see, 4 very highly detailed origami-esque, it's stuck in fear. Dum. Oh yeah, I do. I guess I could just do it this way. I have like no mods working right now. Okay, so all right, let me just drop some of these bad boys. Boom, boom. They're so lovely. They look like they want to be friends.
Nah, too big.
Doo-dum.
Scale the
They're
meters
small.
down.
They're much smaller. These are just pictures of what they look like. This is just so you know what you're attacking. The poor little origami dragons. All for you. Represents a different type. You see there is a crystal, emerald, moonstone, and red represented dragon wormling of each type. And they all seem to be as they look at you all. As they like spit and spew the paper and loose bits of their particular build in which they are papercraft flies out in flattery methods and motions. As you all need to roll initiative is you are included because you can take actions if you could see through.
Up there I am.
Why am I already pissed that is?
You can't be mad at these poor little things. What would they ever do to you?
I can and I am.
But they're just little is
Yes,
dragon
what have you done
origami
to
works
us?
of art. You leave paperwork unattended for too long in a dragon's office. Let's just say they get a life of their own. This is a lot of unresolved, paperwork coming at you. Web. Give me a D100.
How? Shit, I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna do with that information.
Oh, can you give me a D100 when you get the chance? Whip. And he gets blasted off. No. So you, good sir,
Peace, guys.
feel this boon of sorts. As you're stressed out and concerned and worried and nothing seems to be in your favor, you gain 12 inspirational hit points. Now, we begin with you. Injured and all, these little papercraft fuckers better not get in your way. You were promised, I don't know, what were you promised with for coming in here? I know Seg wanted treasure, but what were you
I
trying to
promise
do?
shit, this is a bad dream. I was on a boat living our best life.
Speaking of a bad dream, you think about your boat and your best life. And as you do, it brings a memory so fond, it kind of makes you tear up briefly. As you think about your beauty, I'm going to show you right now.
Just so you
Your
know,
ship-
Professor Bay only matters in this reality. If I'm on a
The
like
deceit.
pirate ship, there's plenty of her.
Ta-da. You think about it, and you and Seg both share a fond memory of being able to envision yourselves on the boat. The
Oh, look,
Deceit.
it says it. You see, Seg?
Oh God, I missed the last deceit.
It says it.
Oh, what a
As
beautiful
such,
boat.
A boat
you
with
know it's
writing
still
on its
out there.
sails? How did you not know this was an Is stream?
Our flag just a bird with horns.
I can dream, Shio.
You know how bad that is for your mental health. We're allowed to have reasonable goals. Like being a god.
And not dying.
I don't know
So,
if that's a reasonable request
well,
this time.
As you daydream about your boat, you see it briefly with Seg. You guys have a quick little anime moment of, "Oh," and then you hear Shio, "Come on, guys, get back into focus. We've got origami to play with." Ta-da.
Remember when life was good?
So what do you do?
I guess we're just gonna, for now, make ourselves resistance paper cuts.
Resistance to paper cuts.
And I guess we'll make ourselves fly.
And a little bit of winged action. All right.
We're never gonna use our wings, actually. We're gonna use a genie's flight just in case I get punched in the fucking face.
Got it. So you get Genie's flight. You got it. Anything else?
We're gonna skedaddle. See you
You
guys.
got it.
It's been real. I have a pirate ship to go take care of.
You go that way, and you find yourself somehow.
Oh
here.
god, darkness!
This way.
Someone bring me back! Darkness! All there is darkness!
With that, it's my turn.
Guys, don't die. All there is darkness.
Make ready. Your turn comes. It is your turn.
Totally safe for your health, I promise. You see this one over here in this particular corner of books across from you, Shio, just like sneezes, and you see just like these like pieces of what looks to be old glue and solder from the book, like bindings, etc., and leather pieces, just with odd little gunk of sorts. So delicately yet thuddily, it approaches. And it is going to size you up. Size you up.
Is anyone else getting like cockatrice fucking deja vu?
I have permission to be here.
Does anyone else kind of hope that Shio does get bitten?
It holds its ground, though it does look to be defensive as it makes that quack. The other three begin to like ruffle their paper-like scales and feathers into ease and adjustment, prepared to maneuver.
They haven't been outwardly aggressive towards us. We might be able to get out of this if we can just be, like, non-threatening to them. Although, what I'm about to do might counter that. I'm gonna move closer to the desk and try to look at it for Iz's book.
That spell book?
So you're going to try to avoid it and continue searching.
Yep. Oh, I'm going to do the same thing Wep did and guard myself against what these creatures might have.
Look at it stuck. Okay. Well, you get guarded as you do. Give me a
I
dexterity
ain't got to
saving
read
throw.
on these guys.
Dex save shield. You catch a loose leaf of paper. You slide. Catch yourself. Oof. That could have been messy. You go about continuing your search. You feel like there's eyes watching you. Friendly eyes, but ever observant. You continue your search. Anything else you wish to do during this turn?
I'm also keeping an eye out for anything that might be Shio related.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Fucking narcissist.
Thank you.
Wasn't a compliment.
Doesn't mean
Alright.
it has to be taken as one.
Aw, well, everything is a compliment to a narcissist.
You hear one of the little creature origami dragon wormlings poke over, looking down at Shio. Doing like a weird little owl like 360 head spin. As it opens its mouth and its saliva just drips. And then it
Shio
slips it
ain't
right
like
back
you.
up before making contact with you.
Hey there, little guy. I'm friendly.
I think it likes you.
It watches you ever so steadily. Zeg,
It will be your turn next.
what do you do?
I'm gonna check out this cabinet shelf thing over here.
Okay. And you touch it, sniff it, stare at it, stand by it, talk to it.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna just kind of rifle through it a little bit, gently, I guess.
Interesting choice.
I feel watched, just moving
Oh, you
things
do too?
aside, looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you fiddle through
Yeah.
rifling amongst those belongings that aren't yours, you feel like there's this weird narrator with an odd fake Aussie accent watching over you. Oh yeah, that's a specimen, alright. We'll have to go and catch him on another episode. Meanwhile, as that fades over your mind and conceptual
Did someone just say they're gonna hunt
Peanut.
Seg in a later episode?
well, not to you, but to Seg's radio-sized data recovery. Yeah, it goes right through one ear, out the other, and then he's like, man, that wasn't it. Still feel watched. And inside you find 2 documents that you might find curious. One of them is a map, a beautiful map, a map that looks like it could be a treasure map. And if not a treasure map, well, you definitely believe it's a map to something that has to be something better than just being a regular map, because you found it, and it wasn't just hanging on a wall for people to map with.
Listen, nobody made a map this pretty just to look at. There's something into this. So, I'm just gonna hold it in one hand. What is the other thing?
The other document you find is a big old paw print. Well, it looks to be like that of a paw. You're not sure what kind of species it is. Definitely not a wing. It's not a claw. It's not chicken scratch. It's not is this tiny little print. And it's not human. But it's a massive paw print, as if it was either a captured sample or a reference to something.
Huh. Hey, are either of these things particularly important?
Maybe?
All right, I'll hold on to them just in case.
How does he know
I think-
I'm listening?
Having gained permission from Iz, I'm going to put them in my pockets.
You pocket the items. You then hear
It
from
is your
behind
turn.
you.
Wait, did you fill out the proper paperwork for that?
Begins to step forward.
There's fucking paperwork for that?
It's my office. Of course there is.
It is
I
paid.
thought
You
you
then
hated
begin to sense that there is a bit more of a focus on another member of this group. As it speaks out to the two, it watches you steadily. Everyone in the room, give me an Arcana check to see if you sense this occurring. You may also.
Okay. Kana.
Shio and Iz, both of you sense that it did cast something in which no one saw or sees.
All right, who's brainwashed?
It is now Iz's turn.
It will be your turn next.
How about I call for my secretary? Did I have paper assistants in my office before? I don't remember them, but I don't ever go there
Swiping
either.
and flying through the documentation. And she has a highlighter scratcher claw where it literally she rips through the paper, but as she does, it highlights right above it everything
Remember,
that
she
she's
can talk to
referencing.
us in the orrery.
Oh, what'd she say?
Yeah, I know. Dude, you guys aren't there.
Get pissed at her. Be like, I feel like I have someone that's supposed to like keep this room clean.
Right. As you see underlined, the cursed, unspoken, undone, not cared for, degraded work. Oh yeah. All that stuff you didn't care for, well, it is still your domain, so the essences seep into it, and sometimes the students, unintentionally, when they write their paperwork, write magical spells in the process, creating odd little, indemnities of entity creature existences that you usually zap out while you're grading them. But it's been a long time, and they've been there even longer, learning from each other. All of these papers, whether right or wrong, have taught themselves a handful of interesting things in which we may or may not see expelled from them individually.
You should enroll them. They could be great mascots. I'm gonna go look through the portal. Guys, yeah, that's all the students' paperwork for a long time. Like homework, so I'm just saying be very careful. It's probably only 70% right anyway.
They all ignore you? I'm not quite
They
sure.
do. That's okay. I'll be over here.
All right.
Just start shaking the shit out. Fucking
It is
is
your turn.
get
You
me
can't get
out
to
of
him.
here. Get me out of here.
You wish you could.
I can open
You
the
should
door.
pick midair.
You guys
Get
wanted the
fuck outta
artifacts
here.
in my office?
Another one jumps out. Where did Seg go? Did we magically delete him? Did he get bounced?
I actually just accidentally clicked on my HP and it set it to 0 and I vanished.
Seg woke up. He's back on the pirate ship.
Seg made a mistake. He just said, "This is the easy way out. Chew on glass." Boom.
Seg woke up with a fucking brand new fucking treasure map.
He's like, "I'm just taking this one to the grave." Bye. So I was like, "Where's my
Yo,
target?"
guys.
I mean, my subject in question. Right. So this one. hops down, steps forward. Sizes up to Seg. He takes a deep breath. It is the closest and most prompt to strike against you.
Make ready.
Otherwise,
Your turn comes.
reroll.
You are next. You are next. Make ready. Your turn comes next. It will be your turn next.
Seg. We begin with
It is
you.
your
Right
turn,
as they
your
approach
turn
you,
next.
you feel this potential aggressive attention.
Cool. I don't like that. So I'm just gonna slowly walk over here and check out what's in this cabinet.
It is going to do a test nibble against you at disadvantage as you go to step away.
Okay.
Does anyone have comprehend languages?
It goes to
I do.
sniff at you, and it makes physical contact but no pierce as you feel just this little paper trying to make a cut and slice. And you do see it kind of nudge through a little bit of cushion from your leather coverings. So it could be lethal. But otherwise, you surpass it as you step away. And it does not seem to immediately aggressively follow at this exact moment. But it did just kind of test the water, so to speak.
Okay. That's weird, but I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm just going to check out this cabinet and continue about my business.
All right. As you go about that cabinet, give me an investigation. You open the door. And then inside that little door of the drawer is yet another drawer. And then another drawer. It's a series of non-specified Russian roulette drawers that seem to be opening up into this very tiny one, about 13 in. You open it. And inside is a small little slivered cuff that seems very, for Seg's word, what would you consider tech to be for Seg?
Like tech, as in technology?
Yeah.
You would probably consider technology to be fancy, considering it's something wealthier people tend to have.
Don't forget you got a robot eye, dude.
I do. I have a fancy eye.
Yeah, fancy eye.
Hell yeah.
This seems to be that of a. You're not sure if it's meant to replace anything in the sense of your eye, but the stature of the quality seems to match.
I'm gonna look over at Shio, and I'm gonna make the pickpocketing face.
Can we wait to loot until we found the things we're here for? Like these things are gonna attack us the moment we take anything.
It's your turn.
As he says that, this thing just lands next to Shio. Kind of like a cat.
Back of
They
his
kind of
neck.
give off this like soft hiss. Yes.
Look, we're only gonna take what we're here for, like what we're sent here by the Oracle to take. Do you want me? Do you need someone to do your paperwork, right? You want to be done?
It opens its mouth before you and just.
Violence it is then.
Just licks the back of your neck.
I mean, guys, you could grade the homework. I'm sure they'd like that. They'll finally know if it's worthwhile.
What? You too. As you just
Fuck
see
did I
this
do?
paper just fly out, hit Shio in the face. covering his face for a brief moment, almost as if it's trying to suffocate him, and then it just continues down in a torrent. And then it just grabs you. Shio, you see both of them just getting
Damn,
completely
2-1.
cocooned
Nice.
in this paper that's just consuming them in any sense of the term. Both of you guys feel as if you just got kind of muffled, but soft-paddedly into a drifting dream of sleep.
I feel like I just got my dice fucked with.
Seg, as you turn around to see what all the commotion is after Shio made that comment, you see two, outside of them being spiders, spider-like cocoon wrapped in paper mache at this point, Wep and Shio, as these creatures just stare at them, though don't take any other aggressive actions. Just kind of monitor them as they look at you. Do you care to take any concern? By the way, you didn't roll your initiative.
Didn't I?
No.
Okay.
Any comments is towards Sag or any of them? You take an attempt to hear. Well, no, well, they're dreaming, so they'll hear everything in some kind of dreamlike state.
I will tune into their dreamlike state. But other than that, I don't think there's much I can do.
You got it. Is dials into the dream channel. Got it. Okay. Well, Shio spoke too soon, knocked out the two of you. Wep and Shio, you guys are next. What are we dreaming about? Do share. Are you guys
We're
a belly
back on the
dipper,
ship. We're not even dreaming. This is
Got
reality.
it. Wep, you all of a sudden see Shio on the ship with you.
All right, this
The
isn't a dream
distinct.
anymore.
This is a weird dream.
Something's up. Why are you here?
Huh. Did we... What were we just doing? Weren't we fighting something? Did it make us...
You
I remember
guys
Just trying his best
Fuzzy,
not to remember.
wuzzy.
It is your turn.
and your focus is this one. Seg, you
We're
hear another
doing
one.
anything. This is reality, Shio. Shut up.
It jumps up on top of the book over here and it looks around.
This doesn't seem good.
Is.
Make ready.
Can
Your
I
turn comes.
cast like a spell through that?
Yeah, as long as it says you have to see a point, etc.
I think it is. Let me double check here.
Do we make con saving throws on our turns, though?
No, you loser, baby. Nah, hold on, check. I didn't verify that.
Why'd I have to make a con save? But is the
Nah,
Isn't
you
here.
failed. You failed. You're unconscious for X amount of minutes. There is a way for it to come off, which is one obvious mannerism, and the other is
shake the
using
shit
the
out
wake
of
action. Yeah, basically, shake the web, or shake the dragon, but on a humanoid, or tiefling, or demon. Shake the demon.
me. Shake the
Is
shit out of me.
what are you shaping water from? Where is this water?
Yeah, I'm about to actually make some water first. Yeah, is it in their dream or... Yeah, oh well. Never mind. I need to find water first.
I mean,
In my
there's
head, I was
water
thinking
in,
they were on a ship,
in
but I'm
their
like, this is
dream.
easy.
Well, I mean, but they're not. Like, what? So, what was your intention?
Oh, if I'm tuned into the dream, if they're on a ship
Mhm.
or anything else, just create water and shape it.
Oh, just for their ship?
Yeah, if they're on a ship or something.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. But that's just for is and weapon and dream state, not any
Yeah.
help. Otherwise, cool, got it. Yeah.
War
You
doesn't
guys,
magically form. He just spits it in our face.
weapon. You see a massive dragon come by, going, "I will provide." And you just see this big, massive drool just as it fills up this massive kitty tub-sized version of your little boat now, imposed to you, of course, as you now are seeing that this dream is getting quickly poisoned.
This isn't a dream
Come
anymore.
on,
This
guys,
is a
I'm
nightmare.
here
Why are you both here?
Seg, you feel like there's an odd absence and you are no longer being watched and very, very alone with these uncured and edited and graded student paperworks. Too bad you didn't ever submit any, or there would have been a chance that one of these could have been a dud. Anything else, Is?
I will try to shape some of that water to the shape of a me.
A water sculpt appears.
For
It is
fuck's
your
sake, there's
turn.
2 of them.
But what is normal size?
All right. Seg, you see this one begin to tip over Shio and drag him off. And you hear a weird dragging noise as he gets pulled away. Shio, in your dream state, you begin to slide across the deck before you catch your footing, in which they actually come to a stop
It is
in
your
the physical
turn.
realm. As another, then you feel the boat rift again. Goes on to tug you away. As the boat yet again. And you catch your footing. No, next round. Wow, that was like the fastest round we've been through.
My God, they have a lot
When
of
your
movement
turn
speed.
comes, your turn are next.
I mean, do they have a lot of movement speed, or do they just play past the baton?
Fair enough.
If I can do better than last time.
Whoa. Web, we're waiting on your fate.
I like pass.
It may be your turn. Your turn comes.
You can go after Iz, yeah. All right, Iz, you open us up, sir. You see that there's a dream state of a perfect boat, another you, and 2 of your companions having a great time at sea. Well,
Why do you guys have to ruin this for me?
I'm gonna look at the other me, kind of confused, and go, "Oh, all right, whatever." And I'm gonna put spell and water on the ground. You're in a dream. Wake up. So I can't make sounds.
It was a dream, and then I saw you 2.
Huh. How are we supposed to wake ourselves up, Isn't that the people on the outside of the dream's job? I mean, I can try to wake up. I don't know what to do, though. I'll splash myself with some water.
I throw the remaining water at Shio, and in my turn after he's completely
Spits
soaked
the
in water.
remaining water at Shio.
it chokes Shio in the most pleasanting manner. Whoa. Sorry, wow. I just got hit with an Amber Alert. Blow up in my ear. Okay, sorry about that. The water just flies and smacks Shio in like the warmest, welcoming, cotton candy, sweetest like manner, as it's just oddly desired and feels appropriately needed.
Nope. You gotta affect our physical bodies,
What? Nothing's changed. Stop doing that.
But I love doing this.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
You got it. No. All right. What?
Make ready.
Your dream is
Turn
just
comes.
going.
It's not a
Right,
dream
give me a
anymore. It's a
wisdom saving
nightmare.
throw.
These 2 are here.
Wisdom
I'm covered in
saving throw.
fucking
I know.
dragon
Give me a
spit.
wisdom saving throw. Let's see how many Freddy Cougars appear, all in the shape of Iz and Shio.
For real, this isn't
An
a dream
idiot.
anymore. I'm covered in dragon spit. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna do. What the fuck do I do in a dream? You guys are here. This isn't even dreaming. What do I do?
Well, give me a wisdom save, and let's see how that guides you. Are you panicking in this dream? Are you steadfast?
I'm pissed, is what I am.
Yeah, you are flustered in every possible mannerism.
This should have been fun. Fuck. Let's this? Myself.
You got. That's for 10 minutes. Okay. As you imbue yourself with protection from good and evil, you feel as if there's a bit of warm coziness inside your dream. It's almost like a warm bottle of milk surrounding you, and you're absorbing it from the pores of your tiefling-like ways. Most likely the sulfur-like porous natures of your horns, but however you wish to deem fit.
Well, I
Anything
guess
else?
since that didn't help, we're gonna say, yo, hold this. We're gonna put my little fucking ring into his hand, and we're gonna jump into it.
You jump into the ring. Web. How long it's been.
This
Why
isn't
don't
the
you
best case
visit?
scenario, but it's better.
What's better than not the best case, my dear friend? You're always welcomed.
Honestly, was kind of hoping you weren't here, because you're a fucking smartass.
Oh, please. All I ever do is just have bacon ready, consume half of it, and give you the fattings.
Can you unfuck my dragon friend?
Explain to me what you mean by unfuck your dragon friend. What
Can you
fuckiness has occurred?
either wake him up, or else you and we're gonna get real acquainted.
I apologize. You are all sleeping, yet you are here conscious.
If you say so.
What put them to sleep? In fact, what put you to sleep?
You say
Some
I'm asleep,
genie.
but if I was dreaming, then those two wouldn't be there.
Being asleep and conscious and your sleep are two very, very reasonable things, in which you seemingly are. When you're everywhere all at once, it only makes sense that you're sleeping in one place and awake in another, which could affect that in which occurs in another's dream state somewhere else.
Well, I tried pulling my ace card on making me immune to being charmed and frightened, but it didn't really work.
Who said you were charmed and frightened if you were simply asleep? I think you misunderstand the term sleeping.
This is why we don't hang out, you know?
Because I give you very accurate information, which you should probably ask more of. Truly, you come off as if I'm being so
No, I hate
obnoxious.
coming here.
annoying.
No,
But it's
I
because
hate coming here. I
I
hate
do know.
coming here.
I am an all-powerful genie, and you are my... I wish I could say more. But then you come over and treat that hand that feeds you as if they are
Please,
second-hand
condescend more.
origami.
Please. I love it. This is why I came here, is because I was like, you know what? You know what would be great right now?
A dad talk.
This
Yes,
sucks
I am
out here, but
totally
you know what
understand.
really sucks? If I'm, tied all together. Let's go in here and get bullied too by my own fucking patron.
I'm sensing daddy issues. I'm gonna close that portal.
As you look out the window, Web, you see, oh, this is gone. Well, thanks. I don't know what you did, but thanks. You're not sure if
Good
you had
job.
any
You
hand
scared
in
away
it.
Iz.
His excuses himself, giving you your resolve.
Yeah, too much TV.
Web, is there any other particular request that you want to make before you either excuse yourself or silence yourself from communication with your patron?
Nah, we just jumped from one hell to the next for this round, I guess.
My dear Web, if it makes you feel any better, I had something
No.
there for you. Next turn. Dun, 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 dun. It grabs you. If only Seg was there to see anything.
It is your turn.
Seg, give me a perception check. your curious little peanut is just wanting to know what's happening on the other side of this massive stack of books, and you super duper care, and you think they're doing something horrible. Maybe they're giving him 1,000,000 paper cuts, or maybe they're putting a bookbinder on him, or maybe he's just dead. I don't know. Maybe they don't do any of that cool stuff. Maybe they just kill.
Maybe they're transferring all the knowledge of reality into his mind.
Or maybe they're taking all of the knowledge of a god and putting it on paper, leaving Shio identifyless.
I'm fine with this.
Sags,
I need to know the
roll me a
result.
D100. What is happening on the other side of this wall?
Oof. We're good. I'm not really sure.
That's actually really good. So, and Kate, I don't, you guys don't, no one really ever asks. So every time I do D100s, I decide if it's a high or low result against mine. And in this case, it was a low. He had to be below mine, and F5 absolutely murders it. Seg, these papers, they're smart. They like have information from students on them. So if they put themselves together, they're going to want more. And if they're going to want more, they're going to want a god. Why didn't they take the demon? Because he's useless. They don't want pirates. They want students and gods. Oh no. But what do you do? Not to say they won't take the pirates after. You're not safe. They will come after you. No,
What
not necessarily
to
you,
do?
but they might get wet after.
Okay, I have a kind of a maybe a stupid question. Is this a dragon-sized office or a person-sized office?
So, prospectively speaking, the size of your character compared to the size of these stacks and the size that the origamis are equally size of you guys, all fitting in a room with plenty of space and blocked vision of your allies. I'd imagine that this is a massive size room.
Okay, that's
I
what I was
apologize
thinking.
if I did not do a better job of perceiving it that
No.
way.
It definitely seemed that way. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't an idiot. So I could fly over these
I'm
papers.
an
then?
idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. In another parallel, you hear an echo coming from somewhere.
But I could fly over the papers, though.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can pass this paper stack. As they attack. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Just kidding. You fly up. I'm trying to make you afraid of the room. You don't seem scared. And you get to the top of it. What do you do?
I don't see Shio anywhere, right?
No.
Cool. Well, that is upsetting to me.
Well, what's your intention? Does it require you to have to see him?
Well, I'm not going to do anything to him. The only thing I want to do is see him.
Got it. Insight check.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of papers, but I'm sure you can make out something, perhaps. Yeah, he's absolutely underneath this one.
Okay. That simplifies things a bit. Wait, I'm gonna dash. Instead of take an action. Because if I dash, I can come over here and check on him. Can I
You
dash,
dash
and then,
down.
like, try to unbury him?
No, because you take an action to dash, which is the irony of not taking an action. But you could try to speak to him and hope that you get a response, maybe? You're not next to him, so that's where it's like, you can't do too much.
Kyo? You okay in there, buddy?
You see the little creature. Like Starship Troopers protecting its prey.
It is your turn.
This one. It's climbing against the stacks here, probably about 15 or so feet up, as it's just climbing around and staring down at you.
It is your
And
turn.
then this one, you see, glide off and land here. As it like kind of raptor calls out to the direction of your other unconscious ally, far off behind you. What? Geo, the dream's going great. You got abandoned, is disappeared. You are alone on a ship in a river of Isbit. What do you do? Or ocean of Isbit, sorry.
I'm gonna focus on trying to break whatever effect is on me.
How do you do that, good sir?
I try to like mentally push my way out, because if this is a dream, then I should be able to lucid dream now that I'm aware that it's a dream, and try to like make the dream
Give me a wisdom saving throw. You know that feeling where if you touch the water and it's wet, then it's probably real. But if you touch the water and it's not, then it isn't.
Yeah, like pushing your thumb.
Well, water's
your-
not wet. It
Through a
makes things
pain.
wet.
Shit, yeah, exactly. But you're not there to help him. So Shio's wondering whether or not he's experiencing the reality of things or not. He taps
I
his
would love
pockets
to
and he
have
finds
this debate.
a spinning top. Do you spin it, or do you keep your sanity at this time?
I keep my sanity. I won't let this dream beat me.
Not yet, at least. Everyone re-roll initiative while I go get
It will
myself
be your
another
turn.
refresh.
Get ready. Your turn comes.
Water's
You
not
may
wet. It
discuss
makes
as a
things
team
wet.
game plan.
It can't make itself wet. It is. That's its property.
You're kind of like Dream Eaters, but paperwork.
Dude, dirt isn't dirty. Whatever it touches is dirty.
I swear I didn't leave my office that way. I swear.
Depending on the quantity, the water's not dirty, and the dirty dirt isn't wet. You know.
So have they actually attacked us other than putting people to sleep? I know there was that nibble, but
Yeah, it was like a test and nibble and just a lick on the back of the neck. Like they haven't really attacked, but we really haven't done anything to provoke them yet.
Yeah, I'm seriously considering murdering them all, though. If I can't get Shio back
I
up
got
on my
bad
next
vibes,
turn,
bro.
then
I feel like that's
Yeah,
a bad
bad vibe.
idea.
have we tried slapping Shio? What have we done to try to wake him up?
just tried talking to him at this point. I didn't have time to try to wake him up, so I'm gonna give it one more turn. But if that doesn't work, I'm gonna kill the one that put him to sleep.
Yo, someone wake me up so I could disclose what I learned, and then we can take it from there.
Wait, shit, you're asleep too?
Yeah.
That's why I
He
tried
just
to
escaped
hide.
into the
Way over at the. Oh, you're in the ring?
Yeah, I tried to hide because I tried to wake myself up in any way I could.
Where
Oh,
are
boy.
you on the map?
Okay,
In your hand.
down by you.
Okay, is that actually where you're at?
Yeah, in your hand.
Okay.
I said, hold this, and I jumped into the ring.
So you're like inside a dream inside of a dream.
I'm like a dream inside of a ring inside of a dream.
We gotta go deeper.
You got
It's like some
Inception
Inception
further.
type shit.
Yeah. Perfect timing. Jinx. Come on, after all these parallels, you're barely getting to this factor. Okay, so Psych didn't roll this entire time. Boo.
Nope.
I'm gonna assume he also didn't cooperate in communicating with the team. Why are there more of him now? Hold on, he just duplicated himself. He cracked
What
the
is
matrix.
arrow? You can like pass your turn.
The arrow is when you're done with your turn technique. Hold on, Gio, what did you do in the matrix? How did you do this?
What? I don't see anything different.
I see two. It's not Shio,
I
sorry.
don't
I
see
see
anything
two
different
segs.
either. I don't see one
You
Shio.
I only
Do you see
one
two segs in
too.
initiative?
I see, one arrow.
I see. The one that comes after is the correct one. In the actual combat tracker, there's only one of them. I don't know why there's two up at
Yeah,
the
I only
top.
see
Oh no,
one.
it did duplicate. Oh
What are you
shit.
talking about?
What?
I only see one Shio on
Oh,
the
there it is.
combat
It's gone
thing and
now.
only one Shio on the map.
Yes,
No, I
seg.
meant
I
seg.
was duplicated.
Oh, good. Removed him. Kill the one I didn't like. Always easy.
You're not allowed to say it to people when they pay you.
You know what? You bring up a valid point. I appreciate that. My significant tells me the same thing, so I apologize, Seg. I do not choose you as the favorite pickings today.
We're gonna cry.
I think he is crying. That's why he's muted. Are you okay, Seg? Did I hurt your feelings?
Yeah, just taking a rip of my vape.
Oh, see, yeah. He's crying into his vape.
You heard him.
Yeah. It's your turn, Whip.
Alright, Genie, wake me up. Wake me the fuck up. No more riddles, wake me up.
Wait, so you want me to help you?
Oh, this guy! Even though there's no one there to like see where it's gonna point at him like this fucking guy.
You're just exaggerating physically in nature of expression.
Wake me up. Oh yes, please do me this favor. Oh my god, I'm asking so much.
I can easily do that. You know, have you ever heard of being pinched?
You know, you asked me why I'm gonna talk that much. This is the reason.
Perhaps you should be more friendly.
Me?
You just feel like
Me
this
more
little
friendly?
As you feel this little pinch, you wake up.
Well, I wake up, I'm still yelling.
You're in a room, and as you are, you're back in Iz's dirty office. You see these. I mean, technically, from there, you can see all four of them. You see Seg between them all, like he's like the center of the tribe's catch. You don't see Shio anywhere. Actually, correction. Yes, you do see, because you had the headband on, so you would technically see this, even though you do notice that you are enwrapped in papers, as these papers are pulling something from you. Give me an Arcana check as you feel this extraction occurring upon your person in a non-painful manner. They are copying you. However you wish to take that. But you are considered grappled. You may make a athletics check to try to break free.
Well, I don't plan on moving right now.
That's fine.
I have
but if you choose
to,
yeah.
One, do I notice anything around the room that represents the stones that they are rocking?
That's a great question. No. But I get where you're going with this. What you do notice is each of them seem to be a... Your Arcana gave you enough. So as you realize that they're copying you, you kind of as a fiend and a tiefling, you reach down deep, and you know, even though the genie may not be the most cooperative, they aren't going to stop you from doing great things. So you force like a reversal as you go to try to extract information from these things, this paper, this homework, and you learn a lot of useless information, definitions for things that you didn't care for, spells you'll never be able to cast. So much useless information. However, you do learn something important about these beings. These
You really need a
beings.
secretary.
You realize that this is predates the period before Iz acquired them. This is the unfiled work that is forbid the Secretariat from ever coming to, for fear that the Secretariat would suffer from that was left behind. These are 4 assignments that Iz gave to different Dragon Guard students that disappeared, and he never finished and made him leave the office originally. They had so much magic resonated in them from their studies and work efforts that they have now came to express themselves to the first to re-arrive since the first parallel.
So if I notice that they're copying me, can I try to examine something?
Like how so? Just so I understand what you mean by something.
I mean, if they're quote unquote copying me, I'd like to examine something not of relevance so that they don't mind if anyone around me's looking at anything of relevance, like a plank of wood or a
Gotcha.
fucking
Okay. You find yourself purposefully fake distracted.
delivery on the wall.
Got it. Okay. And you just go to hold your poise like that?
Yeah.
Okay. You are back in the orrery. You realize that your team is falling prey to the 4 Dragon Guards that you wish to recruit that all fell prey to something else.
Oh.
You have your best going against what would have been the best, all happening at once. Do you wait for the results and keep the best, or do you save those in which you originally
Now,
slipped in?
Just to confirm, the Shio's the only one down right now.
Shield's technically not down. He's just in a dream state still. He has not been awakened.
Let's see if I can fix that.
Technically, I don't think I've done any damage to Shio.
Like I said, let me fix that. I'm gonna
You
cast Mage Hand near him, and I have it slap him on the face.
Go ahead and give me a. Give me an attack hit. Give me a magic attack roll, I guess, with your spellcast modifier.
Stop resisting, Shio.
I hope you get like a nat 20. It's like one of them slap competitions.
Oh Jesus! Boo! How do I make that? Yeah, I'll just do a D20 plus.
Yeah, you get on your sheet. You can just go to your spellcasting modifier and click that too. I think, but that works.
That's what I was trying to do.
Oh, I'm not sure. To be fair, I didn't use the new sheets yet for that. So, yeah. Cool. Sorry.
I'm like, it's right there. Just let me do it. No.
Oh yeah, I found out you can switch to the old cheat by just clicking the sheet and going to Legacy 5e.
There you go. If that's more preferred.
If that helps anyone.
I did not slap him as hard as the competitions.
I kind of wish you did get the 20 just because that'd be hilarious. Just like straight slap competition.
Shio, you just see like these little high five hands flying around you in your dream state, and you're inclined to high five them back. And God, you're good at this game. Only one of them would miss and hit you in the face. Anything else?
No, I think that'll be it.
Seg. Oh man, you guys are all together in this. Seg, you see that Shio is obviously beneath that of this pile here before you. You are 5 feet away. You are surrounded. You do not notice Wet, but conscious again. You do not notice is assisting because he was using an mage hand. What do you do all alone? Assumably.
Well, I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna try to shoo the paper dragon away while also kicking Shio awake. Like, hey, Shio, wake up, man.
So you want to
Shio,
go
you okay?
shoo as you want to try to physically use your foot to hit Shio as you hope that the paper dragon is going to let you scare it with your talon and allow you to hit your ally. Give me an attack roll.
Against Shio?
Disadvantage. Yeah, you're trying to hit him. From my
Gio is a ninja when he sleeps.
I know. Shio, do you have any thoughts of what you think you would be experiencing in this state as you'd be in this dream state, but still everything happening around you applying in some manner?
I just assume it's a weird dream and it's already fallen apart.
You're still on the ship. Everyone's gone.
The ship's like going through an acid state. It's just like getting all visually questionable, but Shio knows that it's just kind of caught him. Seg, was that you
Like, this
attacking
isn't even my
Shio?
dream.
And you missed? Okay. Or you missed the, well, let's see what was, yeah, you missed that. You missed. Yeah, you absolutely missed. Okay, sometimes.
I'm not sure how I missed. He's prone on the ground right in front of me.
But he's completely covered by the subject before you, so you don't have vision of him. Theoretically, you do not see Shio. You know where Shio and Wep are, but they're cocooned, so you do not physically see them as the other dragon is technically covering him also.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yep.
Oh.
Wait, I'm still in the cocoon.
Yeah, you only saw everything because you had your bandana thing on.
Also,
So
how do
I'm
you
just a
rotate
cocoon
gust of
staring
wind?
And I
at the
said you had
floor.
a, and I said you had to make an athletics check to bust out, and you said you didn't want to move yet.
Oh no, I thought you said Arcana. I threw an Arcana. You took that one as.
No, yeah, you did Arcana, and that was for something else. But then I said you need an athletics to break out of the cocoon, and then you said you didn't want to move.
So I'm a cocoon staring at the floor and wall.
Yeah, or your own interest of things, like you wherever you roundabout. Sorry, Seg, what was that?
How do you rotate a measured template?
Control. And the scroll on your mouse wheel if you have such.
Ooh, perfect. All right.
That's how you rotate anything when you have it clicked. Shift if you want to do it in degrees, like sharp degrees. And then click when happy with it.
I
Yeah.
can tell you're trying not to hit Shio, but if you gotta hit
Oh, no,
Shio,
Just did it.
No,
We
I'm
condone
trying to
this
make
message.
I'm trying to make sure I hit Shio while also hitting some other of the paper things. I don't know why it duplicated like that.
You hit one, and then they copy the spell as it kind of gusses around, and then it bolsters around the entire room. Web gets swept up in it as all of the work just. Everyone roll me a D100.
Do I have to?
Mm-hmm.
I'm really laughing because I love the fact that your template only hits you and Shio.
As this gust of wind just spins around, around, and around. One second. Get this image to load real quick. Apologies.
It might be muffled, but you can hear me laughing in my little cocoon.
You're like, oh, what? Hyena. Yeah, there you go, like a craziness. As let me copy you guys real quick. Boop, 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 boop. Dun, 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 is you feel this kind of like tug, this like vroom, 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 as if something is like making its intentions known to you. its sole purpose is to be generally present, to gather your attention as you look toward this purview. A little portal appears before you, giving you a visual of where everyone is now.
Yeah, Seg,
The same
you forgot
office.
you have a free one of those,
But now, all over in a flowing room of the true stature that it is, free floating over a basin of different acidic pools of water, and in which the dragon state you are can contain. And all the books now open like platforms to jump between, in a center of where your true war crimes lie.
Oh, thought that wasn't the right office. Huh.
Yeah, I kept asking why you were sending us to the paperwork one when we very specifically didn't want to go to the paperwork one.
But the
Ah,
paperwork
shit.
dragons are still with you. So,
That's your concern? You're a fucking monster.
you guys have yet to solve a single piece of paperwork. No one has harmed a thing. Seg, you successfully discovered the secret within the room. However, no damage was dealt. We are all re-rolling an initiative. You are now present here with them. You all either take these guys out or grab the treasures and hope these guys don't take you down in the process of trying to find an escape all at the same time.
Look at me. Look around.
Huh?
This is a lot
Make
of
ready.
war
Your
crimes.
turn comes.
Well,
Yeah,
I have a lot of time on my hands, and you have to be ready. I mean, I fought an interdimensional war for how long?
That's not an appropriate answer.
It is an appropriate answer. I was trying to make like the Nagasaki bomb thing, and
I tell you,
I
look
lost.
around and your excuse is, listen, if you live long enough, you're gonna commit a fucking war crime or two.
Wait, this is coming from the pirate?
Shio in his dream. I still have to listen to them argue.
Yeah. Did anybody hear that?
Oh my god.
Shio's just floating on one of the books. Put him on this one.
Did I say war crime? I meant bar crime.
Does anyone see what we're looking for? I'd
Well, we
rather
gotta
grab
get
it and
these
go.
things first.
I don't want to see anymore.
He said that we shouldn't let them escape, right?
Is. Go ahead and give me an insight check at advantage, as you are now in a place of perfect familiarity. All of a sudden.
Can't give me advantage in order. Oh, it would have been a 2.
Superwoman. You think, oh, right. To escape, you have to dig to the bottom of your treasures, which makes the most sense because that's where every portal would be for a dragon, somewhere they can get to and no one else can easily.
I'm
Yeah, we
concerned
gotta
that we're
get
not the good guy anymore.
What was that?
I'm concerned that we're not the good guy anymore.
I haven't done anything evil.
You say that, but I can pick up any of these books and tell you otherwise.
Really,
You
read the book.
dare.
I mean, that one's about homework. That one's about
Don't read that
grading.
one, or that one, or that one.
And that book over there is all about bureaucracy. I'm pretty sure it's from hell.
You hear one of the little
It is your
creatures.
turn.
This one right here. It kind of like snaps. And then it spews out in the direction of our good friend here. Seg. As you see just a blinding light. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Wait, am I here now? Oh
Yeah.
no. The homework. It's gonna make me try to grade it.
It's
I
like,
used to be
what are
trying
you
to
gonna
panic.
do? Believe
Ooh.
me or the book? These books say written by is.
Seg takes 13 points of radiant damage as he gets hit with the moonlight beam, a breath weapon. You see just like these paper, like kind of like a shredder, just like all the different filaments. It's like every time these things cast a spell or something from itself, it's like it's destroying the scroll in the process. upon casting. It's like not to say you can't do it again, but that's kind of the visual you guys get, like a consumption of sorts, using the data it has in itself. It then just stands there. Well, damage has been dealt.
The message I'm getting is we're going to want to kill them as fast as we can so that we can make sure that we have proof of Iz's war crimes.
In a sense,
Aren't I still asleep?
yes.
Okay.
No one has cared about you in enough manner to help you.
I mean, I tried.
I want to help you, but you tend to make things worse. Which one blasted my buddy? This clown?
The one that has the 15-foot marker.
We're gonna guiding that dude. I guess we're not gonna guiding that dude.
You flies off in a wild direction.
We're
It's as
gonna
if
archer
the
that
spells
dude.
here need a bit more focus to hit. Things here just seem
We're
to
not gonna archer that dude.
throw everything out of whack.
We're just gonna cover
Is
our
a very
eyes.
powerful dragon.
We'll let the next part be a surprise.
Theo, you feel in your dream you see a shooting star. And then behind that shooting star you see a rocket ship chasing it. You wonder if it ever catches her. In your state of dream, what is it, where is it, and what are you doing? Are you conversing with anyone?
The dream. No, I'm just trying to like make all of the ignore the hallucinations on the ship and trying to look for something out of place, because if I can't just break out, then there has to be a way out.
Give me a wisdom save.
Please don't wake up, Shio. You're just gonna make them fucking big or something.
Walk around and you feel contained. Like you can't jump off the ship if you wanted to. You can't harm yourself if you tried. There's a blockage. There's something forcing you to be in this ecstasy-like state of contentment. Though you're aware, you don't know how to overcompel yourself.
It will be
Sick.
your turn next.
Your ally stands mere 15 feet. Between you and them is just one origami dragon watching you attentively.
Is he awake? Did he finally wake up, or is he just sleeping on that book over there still?
He is laying unconsciously on that book, snoring even. Who knew God snored?
I'm really about to spend another action on him. Okay. Let's see what I got. Ooh. Let's target Shio. And do this. And I'm sure it's just some like high-pitched ringing noise, but I like to imagine it that I'm making the Apple alarm sound.
Dun, 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 dun. That's not it, but sure, you do that, and everyone hears a unknown existent ring of some sort going off over and over. Shio, in your dream, it's as if some kind of like cooking clock just started tinging against each other, as if some kind of tin was on a coil, constantly thumping against another piece of tin. But you cannot find it until it finally fades away about 6 seconds later. Or a minute later, Jesus. Never mind. For the next minute, it continuously bothers you. You can't spiritual weapon way.
This guy.
The one before it is. Making contact. Give me some damage. Nice, max damage as it come in. You see paper just get ripped.
Oh, good. How heavy is Shio?
I start flipping out. No, the evidence!
He's like 170.
You're
107.
destroying the evidence!
So I couldn't carry him back with me if I flew over there?
You could, yeah, but strength of 23, dude. Why wouldn't
Oh,
you?
yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm gonna grab Shio and drag him back with me then.
In self-doubt, Seg forgets and just lets you drop into the acid pits below of all kinds of dragon essences. He drags you back. He just moves you from one bed to another like a good friend does.
Well, I figured the book probably wasn't particularly safe. This table seems a lot sturdier.
The table, the adjusted weight on one side shifts it as if it were to tilt into the acid pit of doom. Assumptions.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll try to straighten him out on the table and hover.
You fiddle paddle on the table. It wasn't a table meant for laying upon any dead people or the Titanic scene before us. His watch is just in agony and pain as his gut wrenches as that was his favorite table.
Fuck that shit. There was plenty of room on that door.
Just like Seg could have just flown and carried him, but instead he put him back on the table. So, I mean, totally okay to assume the worst. But the crystal dragon wormling paper origami goes next.
She tosses a necklace after. Like, how stupid can you be?
It nudges is
Manslaughter, grand larceny.
Is will kind of stand there wide-eyed in fear of the paperwork that's approaching him. I won't do anything.
casts a unique spellcasting ability that allows it to give you guidance. You feel bolstered on your next roll.
It is your turn.
This one comes up to you.
What's that? Destroy Shio?
It kind of speaks out in a term of kind of like a rough adolescence of language, and it's saying, "Kilan, more greatest. See, we know." Basically, trying to inform you that this is a really good paper. It's basically bolstering its own awareness.
I will
scary.
begin to cry and reach for the pin.
It is your turn.
The emerald one throws its wings out and hovers. Within this room, looks down directly at you, Sec. Opens its mouth and goes to cast disorienting or breath. I need you to give me an intelligence saving throw as your mind begins to fuzz up as these particles of what looks to be like nanites begin to flood your nostrils and fog your brain. You roll a d4 against everything you do until the end of the next of your turn, and you also take 5d6 damage, psychic damage, as your head hurts. Your thoughts are muddled, and anything you do until the end of your next turn has a d4 against you, basically a bane.
It will be your turn
Next turn?
It is
Reroll,
your
guys.
turn. It is your turn next.
Oh, of course, Liz goes first. He's his own little personal
It is
hell.
your turn. It is your turn. It is your turn. It is your turn.
We begin with you, Is.
Make ready. Your
I am
turn
going to
comes.
begin grading the homework.
You begin grading one of them. Go ahead and give me a. Are you okay? So I guess the better question is accurately or hastily.
I never skip, so accurately as possible.
Go ahead and give me a intelligence check.
Intelligence. Ah, joke's on you. All right.
Oh,
Is that
I
an
am
intelligence saving
resistant.
roll, or
Say that again.
I'm trying to find where to click intelligence.
Uh,
Oh, it's the
intelligence.
INT. Got it.
That explains a lot of that. Seg, what were you crying about to Shio in the background? That now I want to be involved in.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah,
You're
that's
not
fine.
allowed to do this, dude.
What
I
am I not allowed to do?
did
Ask
not-
about your guys' inquiries? It
That's
sounded like
not
that a
what you
question.
did.
I have never seen disorienting breath before, and did not realize it was psychic damage. So I only take half of it.
Oh, so you take half from psychic?
Yeah, I have the sapphire
What?
buckler.
Okay,
Got that
sick.
way.
Wep, can I do it now that I'm frustrated because I only get to do 9 damage?
I mean, I guess, but like, what? Can you pretend to like us?
I love you guys. What do you mean? You guys are the best. How
You
do I
forgot
not like
to
you guys?
unmute. Literally hear you saying, "Yo, fuck these fucking guys."
That's the point, you know? I have to have that mentality or I'm too nice of a DM. I've been realizing that I lose to myself because I keep keeping you guys alive.
Prove it.
Initiate phase 2. All of the origami begin to appear into a single solidified being. Is has to work fast because they all want to be graded together. The pressure is on. Is you made it even on the first save, but the next just get harder, and you already know this future. You need to roll a 15, a 17, and then a 21. You could do whatever it is you need to do to achieve this goal. You could tell your friends in a very non-meta pigeon way that these are the numbers you need to hit somehow, some way with their assistance.
Bro,
Yeah,
there's
The
no
next
fucking
check
I'm gonna
doors.
need
on
help
your
grading.
turn,
Where
you
are the
need to pass
doors?
these, or they will hurt your allies.
You know, I did
Yeah.
have guidance from that, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Where are these
Yeah.
fucking doors?
What doors?
Exactly.
You want doors?
Please.
We're at a wizard tower. There's no doors here.
A window, then, at least.
Everyone give me an insight check.
I insightfully see a window and jump right out of it.
Oh man, I never fail. I never fail.
It says that we're in a wizard tower and just whatever as he continues editing papers, waiting on Shio. Shio, you hear all this in your dream state. Shio just is like,
How
great,
the
we're in
mighty
a
have
wizard
fallen,
tower.
eh, Seg?
The two pirates put together, holy crap, the wizard's tower. But
Hey,
they're
guys,
pirates.
towers are high.
And wizards live in them sometimes.
Yes, that's what I said. Right?
No, no, no. You guessed. We know.
What? I will shake my head, get back to grading. Get so
That-
confused.
Hey, are you gonna deal with that over your shoulder?
We have a boopity boom. A breath weapon fire. Excuse me. Whoops, fired the wrong one. Is wet. Go ahead and give me dexterity saving throws. As
Not a
is, though
fan.
you're
I already
studying,
got
though
hit
you're
by one of
going
these.
about studying and grading them, you realize that their frustrations are on that tin which are in the line behind you. But you don't move as you focus steadily. Wep makes the save. You fail as you take the hit. As the moonbeam brushes over Wep, for the first time do you see Iz's true form, at least a part of it. Like the year of the dragon before you, you imagine a great large beast. Not a mushu small serpent. And before you, you see that it may be a half the size. This
And it
is
doesn't
before
look
you
anything close to
is
the ones that I've seen before.
no, this thing looks much more impressive, much more capable. In the brief state in which the moonlight breath hits him, you
Even more
do.
than giant helpful is that we met.
Giant helpful was like a marshmallow. This looks more like the real deal. This is not a giant marshmallow. It is more like a large marshmallow, but it looks more real, looks more lean, looks more fit, looks more seasoned, more understood. And a couple
Just keep meeting a lot
scars.
of Iz's, and they're all, I don't want to say better. That's not exactly nice, but
But you just come to realize that this is really the Is, as he's been the most prominent one you've ever seen in an adult personality up to now.
oh, I finally see the Iz.
Yeah, because the moonlight's hitting him. No one's ever put him in moonlight before.
It is your turn.
Boom. Seg.
Make ready.
What do
Your
you
turn
do?
comes.
Oh, by the way, Wep, you take
Nothing because I have evasion.
nothing because you have evasion. And did you take the damage or no?
I'm trying to find my health. When I find that,
I
I'll
got
let
it.
you know.
Boom, 13. I took care of you. It's to your top left. If you click the little top left clicker next to your skills and hit it, then you have to click that little gray bar to open up your face.
Ah,
edit your
that's
health.
why.
But I got you. So you should be at 22. Don't edit it now. You should be good.
I
Sag.
just keep accidentally seeing stuff, and it
I
always
love
makes
it.
me sad.
It always what?
It always makes me sad.
I know. You're seeing the it's like you were the fiend that was supposed to be like the bad boy, and now you're like the sad boy because you're realizing that being
Yeah,
a
that's
bad
for
boy
real.
was
Like,
way too easy. Like caring about people sucks.
it may have been better to have like just died in that pit that you guys found me in.
You should have just let me go. So, Sag, what do you do? Shio is lying there still in his daydream. You hear him mumbling about how much he's had fun without you guys, and adventures are much quieter and calmer, and things seem to go more accordingly to Shio's plan because he's by himself, So there's only Shio in his plan. As you defend your short sword, what?
Fighting words.
Shio.
Yep.
You go the
Um,
ultimate route. Why bother
Fighting words.
shaking them when you can stab them?
I mean, nothing else has worked.
You've
So
made serious amounts of effort. Go on. You hit him. Yo, you feel You immediately hope it's a dream, but you realize pain isn't in dreamland. And Inception back. Like a vacuum. You open
Then
your
you
eyes.
woke up, 'cause that's a big
You're
ouch.
surrounded. And Shio, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw because you are not like the rest of our present guests here in the war crime.
I want to like
Cylinder.
shout over to Seg, why didn't you punch him?
I'm gonna use my last mythic inspiration to give myself another roll on that.
Okay.
Seg, that looked really personal.
listen, I tried punching him earlier, and he just dodged it in his sleep. I had to stab him.
Seg, you almost decapitated him.
Thank you. Sorry, I was refreshing my end. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. So much happening. Boom. Okay, sorry. I was letting all my stuff come back to
Don't
the
get me
picture.
wrong, I'm all about hurting Shio, but the point is he has to wake up to realize he's been hurt.
Shio. You wake up. Give me the damage. Keep freezing. Oh, there we go.
Can I intentionally do min damage? I imagine that's the damage you're asking for.
Yes, you could
For Shio.
intentionally do minimum amount, I would say.
Just
Say,
imagine
lie,
him.
say it wasn't you.
I just imagine him using a piece of paper to give him a paper cut.
What's the minimum for your damage?
Oh,
Minimum
I'm
has
trying to
be your dice
calculate
plus
it.
your modifier, yeah.
Is
I just remembered, even your unarmed
is
weapons attack. You got talent.
1d6, so plus 9. So
So 10.
yeah,
Shia, you take 10 points of minimum damage. As you wake up and you immediately just hear all the whispers of the dangerous things in which has been a part of. As all the war crimes whisper to you and almost put you to insanity, but your godly natures protect you.
Yo, say, what do your unarmed attacks do with the claw?
Is that the end of your turn?
no, I tried to spiritual weapon them.
Oh,
I got
sorry.
a
What was the
15.
spiritual weapon? 15 misses.
Then that's my turn. Also, I don't know what my claws do as unarmed, because I just have a normal unarmed strike. I don't have a claw strike like a Diviad.
No, your unarmed is like a weapon attack because you have talons.
It's true. You should have talents. You don't have a talent attack?
Nope, just this unarmed one.
Dude,
Wow, you've been cheating yourself this whole time, bro.
for real.
I mean, not like you ever get in a physical melee range all the time for you, but yeah.
I mean, I feel like he fisticuffed Anivia.
Yeah,
Right?
he was just
Where
doing
he
some
just,
raw
like,
damage, but his
punches it.
strength is 23, so that's why he's getting it, all that, etc. But anyways, added the bladed talents to you now, so you should have them now.
Oh, thank you.
That's been fixed. See, no one says anything.
Yeah,
And
you're very
you're saying I'm
good
picking on him, but the man doesn't say nothing. He doesn't speak up sometimes. Seg, I give
I've
it to you when you
never-
ask for it.
I never really use unarmed strikes, but it's handy to have in my bag.
You know, it doesn't hurt to
That's
see.
like the best part. It's not in your bag. It's a part of you.
Yeah, it's a part of you. Yeah, it's not an item. It's a physical action.
I meant it as a figure of speech, but yeah, it is nice to have.
Whip does not have figure of speeches. He's a pirate.
What the fuck is a metaphor?
Pirates only have figures of speech and metaphor. All we know how to read, if we can read, is poetry. Do you think we have any
Here
like
we go again.
scholastic
Yo,
books?
water can't be wet because it makes things wet.
It's your
No, we talked about this on the last Deceit.
Here we go
Water
again.
is wet.
Dirt isn't dirty. It makes stuff dirty.
Shio, what do you do? Lying on the floor, in pain, 10 less HP. Did you apply it to yourself?
Let me. No, I didn't. I'll do
Why
it.
are you so okay? Hold on, guys. Can everyone like attack Shio real quick? He has like way too much health.
He's
Well, he
okay
got-
because I healed everybody at the beginning of this.
and also he was napping, and they didn't attack him while he was napping.
That's true. That's true. So yeah, I'm just saying, if you guys want it, even the odds, you could just smack him a couple times. But Shio, what do you do while you're breathing there and
Really
thanking
want
the
to,
gods that you have been somehow untouched this entire time?
I'm gonna stand up and get really angry at the one that sent me into that sleep, and it's gonna get Eldritch Blasted.
You Eldritch Blast a massive commodity of 4 origami now single dragoned before is your paperwork flutters. You begin to grade on the next one. I mean, you can't help if they skip themselves. Give me some
The
damage,
paperwork's not here. Obviously, they fail.
Is you need a
11
fucking
points
secretary.
of force damage.
Even my secretary's afraid of these.
You have a secretary? Prove it.
Oh, I snapped my fingers.
You snap your fingers.
Remember?
Petrified.
She took my
Doesn't
eye out.
arrive.
Can't make
Your
eye contact.
secretary
See?
never lay
Petrified.
witness to your war crimes.
See?
The
See?
joke's not funny anymore. Immediately scared. Why is she here?
No, she's not there. The fact that she doesn't arrive because these are real war, like she cannot lay witness to the war crimes.
I have
Weirdly,
a
it makes me
book
feel
called
better.
War Crimes. It's my spell book.
Shield.
Just gonna start picking up books and putting them in my bag.
How many do you have, Shio? Jesus. What am I missing here?
3, but it
Oh,
rolled.
sorry. I see. It's the damage. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to learn how to read the new format. I apologize. So an additional 14 points.
Yep.
So a total, if I'm understanding, of 25.
Yep. 25.
Got it. Okay. You just see Shio blasting.
So
Paper
this
after paper,
monstrosity is real.
removing
This
itself.
is a real
This
thing.
monstrosity
This
is
happening.
present. It is standing before you guys in 4 different ambient forms. As it's like, wet. Before
are
you.
Next.
You see after Shio quickly responds to the natures of this wet being, you realize that what you saw before you, muscle was real. It's inside him. It's there. After you just sidestepped all of the DM's plans and critiqued his style of DMing that has left you
I
in
don't remember it
amusement.
going down like that, but if you say so.
It is your turn. You see an amass of 4 entities before you. You are attacking it as a single entity, so you just have to click there and attack it if you wish to, as the damage is being tracked. But it does act on 4 separate initiatives in their own demeanor. What do you wish to do?
Hold on. What was the terms of the bullshit that didn't help me at all before? The protection from
Good and evil. You have
bite and whack.
like you can't be hurt by celestials, etc. These are considered dragons in all contexts. So that does not apply to you in that manner.
Like
You can't be charmed.
celestial dragons, or like elemental dragons, or like fey dragons.
This one's a neutral. This one is chaotic evil, but just a dragon. No
So
other
like a
term.
fiendish dragon.
This one is a gem dragon, so that's still not one of those. And this one is also a gem dragon. So it's 2 neutral dragons and gem
Alright,
dragons.
awesome. None of those are good answers. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I guess we're going to fuck, we gotta set someone up because I can't really help. No, you're all rockish and shit. Let's you no. We need that in the pocket. We need that in the pocket. That's our plan B. Fuck. Let's go for another guiding. Fuck it. Fuck it.
All right, you fire guiding bolt.
Can we hit this time? Let's see. No.
Oof.
Yo,
Like an
where's
18.
your man?
Curves around. It hits like 4 books. Ding, ding, ding. And fires off into the distance. You hear kind of like this, like Hunger Games cannon blast. You fire the Starry Archie form as you hit the papers. Is further the stack chops down about 16 or so pages.
Oh my god, we finally made contact.
I'm gonna have to reach out to people who are already dead to tell them they failed.
Honestly,
Max,
he's
yeah.
way happier about hitting that than he should be. He's just happy he finally made contact because last time he just whipped
Boom.
like 3 in a row.
You got it though.
Yeah.
You helped.
Let's see. Who's a meaty? Let's let's fly behind Shio.
Get behind Shio. Shio, hey buddy.
Hey, I'm only here to see how you're doing, you know? Long time no talk. Do you have a good nap?
They're gonna breath weapon both of us now.
Why are you so fucking skeptical, bro? I'm just here to see how you're doing. I've missed you. You took a good nap, you know? I feel like we haven't talked in forever.
What do you want?
Can you stand like
It is your
5
turn.
feet to the left?
I stand 5 feet to the right.
Sag.
Oh my god, Shio, if anyone has to with you all night.
It's like you guys are all watching like a mini origami is Godzilla just beaming different elemental beams based off of the Hydra head that shoots. Sag. You manage to dodge and take half damage unless you have another way of avoiding.
What kind of damage is Moonlight Beam?
The radiant, you have resistance, you said?
To radiant? Not sure. No, actually.
Oh, psychic, you have resistance, right?
Yeah, psychic.
Got it. Okay, so you get -6 because you do pass, so you take half. It's just this radiant sizzle goes across your feathers. Could be worse.
It will be your
Next
turn
round, guys.
next.
Do you guys want to just continue the initiative as it is, or do you prefer to keep re-rolling?
I don't mind re-rolling.
Reroll.
Okay.
Let's
It is
take
your
that.
turn. It is
I
your
like
turn.
that. It gives me a chance to weirdly
It is
move
your
around.
turn.
I don't mind it at all. I just haven't, automated it, so I don't know if it bugs you guys. So if you guys are cool with it, I'll keep going.
It is your turn.
I prefer it personally. I like to change in pace.
Yeah. This time it didn't put me in front, but normally sometimes
This time it might have put me at the
Normally
end.
sometimes it puts me somewhere up front when I get the reroll.
This
I'm
guy's
gonna
got
cast
fun.
guidance and continue grading. Let me see, where's my intelligence?
You mean intelligence with guidance?
And a 1d4 on top.
Very good. 21 points of grading complete. You pass. That was a 15 you needed. A 17 is next. A 21 is at the end. You reached the peak already. Can you keep it up? Anything else you wish to instruct or tell your teammates is you would understand at this point that their damage is making it easier to grade. It is depreciating a value that is assisting the team.
You're doing great, guys. Continue burning the paperwork. The sooner it's gone, the better it'll be.
I really kind of feel like if we help you, we're sending the wrong message. This isn't how you deal with paperwork.
Are you the
It's
man?
your turn.
I thought pirates fought against the man. That's why I hired you.
Man, this moonstone dragon is like up your asses. It is like constantly active. It goes at you next.
Is honestly, I don't know how your problems keep becoming my like near-death experience.
As the beam comes flashing by.
And I am resistant to radiant too.
So you take 2 points of damage. Nothing. Like a baby's kiss. Seg. This little crazy moonstone Hydra head is just going crazy and just keeps beaming everyone.
Well, time to put it down.
Someone make it stop looking at me.
Now, is kind of a gray area. Does it count as flanked?
Yeah, he's done pretty well. He's focused. Yeah, I'll give it to you. He is actively getting through it. Everyone he grades, it is removing it from the equation.
Thank
You needed
fuck
it.
for advantage.
You swing
Yeah.
through. like cutting through a sandwich and trying to cut it in half, but really just taking a fifth. 13 points of piercing damage as you just rip right through it. With an additional 2d8 for an additional 8 total for 21.
Yep.
The stack continues to shrink.
One of these.
Spiritual weapon swings. Makes contact. For 11 points. Keep going. It's slowly shrinking. It's a big stack. You guys have really kept up. I mean, you saw his office. It was bad. But you're doing great, guys. You're doing great. Hang in.
I want to
Anything
give
else?
myself as an offering. If we win, then it's just fucking. It's rewarding is procrastination.
Well,
No,
guys,
that's
it's all
like him.
paperwork that you know doesn't matter. You
Shut
fill
up,
it out.
This is
you put it in a
about you.
drawer.
You're
It's
biased.
your turn.
It's useless
Although-
paperwork.
His Seg experiences the first bite attack. As one of the heads adjacent to him reach out for a natty. Do you break your concentration on the homework, or would you have been focused?
I don't think I'd notice in this case. This will be the one time I'll let you have it. The one time.
I'll take it. For 26 points of damage to Seg. As Seg just gets prompt, the origami conforms into a single head. You guys see Seg just get ragdolled. And then it transforms back into its four hygienist. It then goes into the Crystal Dragon's turn. It is going to use Sicilian Team Breath. And also spew it on Seg because it's point blank.
Sorry, cardboard was slow, but I did Wrath of the Storm it when it hit me.
Got it. You did Wrath of the Storm. I do a Dixie. Ooh, sorry, it was this one that hit you, so I gotta make sure I choose the right one. And I give you the right Dixie. It fails, so it does take 4 points of damage. And you gotta give me a dex save, please, as the next head comes out and does a Sicilian. I don't know what the fuck a word saying, but a breath of weapon against you. Nice, as you save, and take half of this radiant damage. So you take 9. You roll me a D100. Where you should have been down, you stay standing at 1. Your vampiric resilience holds against this radiant damage, where you're not weak against it in any particular manner. It's more of like your stab against the light. I exist where you wish you could vanquish me, and you hold steadfast. But you are looking rough. Shia.
It will be your turn next.
Okay. So Shia's gonna take one look at Seg and say, Seg, get out of there. And then I don't really want to get close to it. So I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Got it.
Does a 16 hit?
Misses.
Okay.
Just by a mere centimeter. It's. You see a handful of papers flutter out. Taking 14 points. Shrinking further. Again, hits. Do we have any cheerleading from Web? You see Shio doing amazing things in your guys' favor.
Honestly, I'm kind of too mad it is.
It hit me, and I didn't like that, so I'm gonna move. Hey, Seg, you're right. I should definitely not be standing right here. Move over like that.
Alright.
I
You
think
dodge
this
roll.
would be out of its range.
It's your
One
turn.
can hope. The Emerald Dragon. It separates. Burrows into the desk. Breaks out of that of what would have been the base of the bed frame. And then burrows again. Whoops, I moved the wrong one. Sorry. This one goes back. This one comes over here. And then he goes. And as he pops out,
Oh my god, Shio, is he looking at you or me?
he has to roll a recharge. And he does. And he lets it out. A disorienting breath that hits the two of you.
I'm gonna grab Shio. Is he looking at you or me?
An intelligence check. Shio, it's looking at you.
Definitely you, buddy.
No, it's you,
Not this
Shio.
guy.
It looks at both of us.
As only Shio takes half damage. And this is psychic.
I take. I have resistance because I'm wearing that helm that
So you
controls
take
fury.
4. Whip, because it's psychic, would you still avoid it because of your skill, or is that only on deck saves?
It's only on deck saves,
So
purely.
you do take half damage on this then. So you take 9 psychic damage. As you resist it, as the two of you guys feel this heaviness, kind of like not like I guess like a microwave melt against your brains that you resist, but obviously have to sacrifice a few cells for, like Seg's birthday, or is his favorite color, not important things. Web.
I guess we're gonna drool a little bit and try guiding the monstrosity again.
Guiding bolt makes contact. Coming in hot. Is the entire stack glows before you. It's so bright because there's so much of it still. You do 6 points of radiant damage.
I'm not
Okay.
grading out a curve. I won't do it.
They're all
It's okay.
Fs.
The point was to hit. We're still happy. And damn, I'm scrolling everywhere trying to find this fucking archer. Did
You
not
fire.
run away.
You capture 2 papers and
Oh my god!
they stick into one of the books out flying in the distance. Bless you. As you see one of the war crimes, this ghastly little nuke-like soul implosion, screech out and call for release as it dissipates and the thin mists in the book sinks into the acidic bayou below.
Oh, thank
You
God.
just made one war crime expunged from his record. Congratulations, Whip.
Yeah, we forget that we wanted the war cons and we just get so happy that we hit it. We're
You
just like, yay!
Hurry, roll initiative.
Wait a minute.
It is your turn. It is your turn. It is your turn. It is your turn.
Sag. Man, Iz has been like rocking the top for a cool bit.
I have. It's weird.
I feel like that's normal.
Apparently, I'm going first for initiative. I'm usually last.
So we got a trio going. You three may do things as you may see fit.
We'll do guidance for me. I think. Yeah, there it goes.
Well, I finally hit with the guiding bolt, so whatever hits first gets advantage.
It would be advantage too. You have advantage also is plus a d4.
For the homework? For the
Yeah,
intelligence check?
Because it's glowing because he hit it with guidance, and you technically attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he fucking hit it.
Let me roll one more time then.
I think I might
We'll
be
just take
out
the
of
higher.
this too.
Nice. Plus a d4.
Oh,
It's a
shit,
D4?
no, we got two more
Oh
left.
my god, you could do this. You could do this.
That's how you
26.
take care of paper.
26 left. Zero it out. Foof, boom, 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 boom. F, 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 C, F, 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 A, F, F, T. Not a letter, but I wanted to spell cat. F. Phew. The last paper flies off your desk is. And what
That's why I don't.
grade do you put onto your desk instinctually, robotically in nature before you realize it's all
F.
I will do an A+ because the last one's amazing. I don't know why, but it is.
Screech and all, you all hear a out of nowhere halt. Everything comes to a calm, finally relaxed, and no longer forced of tension. The books all begin to have unique glows and silhouettes appear on them, telling their horrific tales or sovereign minx romances, or times when things had to be handled. Nonetheless, you are all surrounded in now a calm, stated office of his true delicacy.
Ugh. That's why I didn't want to come here. Knew I was there to do all the paperwork.
Is
One, I'd like a paper mache dragon head now. And two, I'm kind of upset because I'm like a lot of us are like dying and Iz didn't learn anything.
What was I supposed to learn?
I hate you.
Well, that's not really a thing you can learn. That's just a fact.
Look
What?
around the room. There's plenty to learn.
what's in this chest over here? It looks really golden and ornate.
Yeah, how about this chest in front of Seg?
You're gonna fucking touch it?
All the players get excited and just abuse Iz's war crime office as if nothing is still cursed or war crimey in nature. As Geo, a god, going to touch that of shininess.
Are you
Go
guys
ahead and
just
give me a
gonna rob
Constitution
me?
saving throw.
That was
mean,
the whole
honestly,
point.
Seg, go ahead
you
and
do
give
kinda owe
me
us.
a. Do you have thieves' tools on you, Seg?
Probably. I'm a
I was
pirate.
just asking
Well,
what it was. I
check.
didn't want to touch it.
No,
I
no, no.
wanna touch it
You
now.
touched it because
You
you're a
do
god.
kinda owe
It just
us.
made you touch it.
I need a reason
Wet.
to forget this entire room.
Give me a wisdom saving throw. Seg, if you have thieves' tools, it's going to be a sleight of hand advantage.
Got it.
You watch all of them go into action of their own particular interests. At no
I'm just
point
gonna
do
cheer
they
'em
seem
on.
to care at all.
My
Seg,
sleight of hand is trash.
I mean, this is like my home.
you open
Yeah,
the
it's
chest.
great here. It's not like
and
your unfinished
You
paperwork
see
trying to kill me.
inside.
Yeah, when people come here and start reading all this shit, I would suggest you don't say that.
Well, you can't get here unless I let you in.
is you come into my room and ransack it on the daily.
I
What do
know,
you
but
expect?
your home isn't part of your mind.
We're just gonna pick up a random book and start reading the first chapter out loud. And so then is murdered
4 orphans for orphan blood.
for orphanages.
Come on, guys, it's not like that.
This is
Seg.
written by you.
You see inside a beautiful laid scroll that says, "The start of it all, the plan of one tower, one challenge, one."
It hasn't been going great for me, guys. Honestly, one of you guys can touch it.
Hey, is this scroll says it's the beginning of it all or something? Something about one tower. Do you know
Shio,
what
what's
this
your
is?
stick?
Yeah, remember the tower? Oh wait, yeah, you probably went from the tower. But there's a
Nah.
tower, and it comes around every year, and with like 1,000,000 levels in it.
Oh,
And there's
so
one
Tell me
thing
a
at the top
tower
one.
comes around every year.
Yeah,
I hate you.
I don't. What?
So
How is that
do
my
we-
fault? I don't.
Do we want the scroll?
I want to know who's building a tower every year.
no, it just teleports in and out.
Yeah,
I hate you too.
What did you say?
What?
What does Seg
I
do?
I asked Iz if we wanted it or not. I didn't hear if he answered.
Oh, maybe read on. Maybe there's something cool in there that we
Please don't
didn't
touch
know.
it, bird buddy. Please
All
don't
right,
touch it.
guess I'll pick it up and
Please
read
don't
it.
touch it.
Seg
Wait,
grabs
no.
Oh.
My best friend makes a good point.
Please don't touch it.
Hold on, I can target myself first.
Poke it with Shio's stick. Or with Iz. It's his
Come
stuff.
on.
He should be good at touching it, right?
And I'll read my book.
You kill yourself before killing yourself. Wise maneuver.
Well, at a whopping grand total of 10 HP, let's pick it up and read on and see what it says.
Can I use resistance on him?
Resistance on him. Sure.
Oh, thank fuck.
Okay, give me a second.
Not a lot, but something.
Honestly, anything else, buddy.
You grab the scrolls, and you guys all see just this spectral of a shadow arise. A large dragon, found in that of just a void of light. The only fragment of darkness or pigmentation beyond that of blindness. Before you, rose. You see that of young approach this mystical being, looking and seeking that of knowledge. They provide them challenges and virtue and opportunity, and lead them north, higher, that of a tower. But they realized that after much time and many failures, no one true being could simply learn what was not ever taught. So they themselves had to become one of them, a student. For one student to learn, they must follow another. So they knew they had to become that in which others would follow. When they did this, it caused irreparable damage that prevented them from remembering their own very being. There are many instances where this tower have taken lives, dispersed others, but only one has survived the anomaly time and time again. Rosie. Something about her innate nature and her blood allows her to be immune to the ultimate demise of what the tower was meant for. purging the weak, calling the land of incapables, and only keeping the pure willing.
Oh, that sounds
So-
dark.
So Rosie is a eugenicist?
If
Did
that's
I
how you
hear
see
that?
it. There's always one.
Oh.
I never knew she had such a dark history.
I knew it. She always had that darkness about her. But she's still our friend, so you know, we let vampires hang out with us. I don't see why a time anomaly is any different.
Oh,
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
know, just
That's
the-
not the scary part. The eugenicist part. The you know. Seg is honestly at a loss for words. The time anomaly is the weird part to Shio.
I mean,
Why is why is it the pirates the one with morals here?
I know they get so wishy-washy with us.
Is get us out of here. I don't know
No!
if you know this, but let me refresh your goldfish brain memory. You are our fucking ride, dude.
We haven't even gotten what we came for.
I have plenty
Oh, yeah, good.
evidence right here. Okay?
No, we didn't need evidence. We need loot. We came here for the magic items.
Are you sure you're a pirate? I don't know.
Blackmail against the Oracle sounds like some pretty good loot to me.
Yeah, no, he's got a point.
wants those loud and proud, man. I mean, they're listed in the student handbook. Like, if you open up the war crime section, it goes over the Oracle's many crimes.
Yeah. I mean, who are you going to complain to? I'm one of the higher powers in reality. Or
Yeah,
was.
you gotta stop thinking about is like some kind of governmental figure. He's not. He's a super corporation. He's a massive organization that is too large and too powerful to fall. Although blackmail does sound nice.
Unless you have an army, which is apparently very effective at making Iz's empire fall.
They can see the future. All
So can
futures.
you.
I know! But they have a bigger army. And they won't die when I cast, Doom on them.
Uh-huh. So,
What was I doing? Oh, yeah, the loot. The things that were here.
I'll say we'll never bring it back. You guys go about discovering what virtues you have in store, the values that might come in favor. The first thing is pulls up for all of you. Our unique scrolls. These scrolls tell stories of gander and success, completions, people's epics that they've ventured to and fro multiple times with success. And the best part of it all is they provide the experience you and your allies need at this time to grow stronger. Each of you have just gained 2 levels.
I mean, come on, guys. You don't want that, do you?
Oh, thank fuck.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put that back in the box.
Just take the box, grabs.
It's my power!
Here you go, Seg. Here you go, Iz. Here you go, Wep.
Is this going to try to claw that back?
And
Gives
next,
the box back, though.
can you roll me a D100 is?
Yes. Da-da-da. Oh, that's 2 100s. 1 sec.
The next item in which you pull out is an orb of scrying. However, this one is amplified. It is an orb of all parallels. It does not become hindered from those under the effect of evasive maneuvers from being scryed and or seen, detected, located, or found. This particular orb of parallels allows you to locate and find anyone as long as the person speaking to it while in your possession has known, heard, or seen the individual.
Geo, this might complement your mirror.
Yeah.
What? You feel an urge, like something is calling your name. And then you feel like a push behind you, softly, not aggressive. Imagine you're on a swing. They're trying to support you, and then you hear, I know we haven't always been friendly. Perhaps now's the time to accept what's given. Your presence is key, after all. How does it make you feel?
I was really hoping you were my schizophrenia. But no, it's just a fucking dick.
You know, we've never seen your Jin. It could be schizophrenia.
As far as you know, it is schizophrenia.
I keep telling Iz to dial back his drugs, but no.
Oh, he's doing it again, guys. Stay away from him.
You'll thank me when he gains superpowers.
Shit. Can you give me an insight check? Sag, can you give me a survival? Shit. You realize that the next item coming out forbids to make contact with it. It is fiendish in nature, and it is pulling to that of your ally. But with that same feeling, you realize that it contests your potential and or role of ascension. Even though you yourself don't know it yet, it almost feels negative in nature against your well-being. But you don't feel threatened, but you are aware.
Got it. So don't touch it, otherwise it'll try to eat me.
I want it.
Sag, your compass goes haywire. Now that you give it focus, you realize that it never had a point. But even now, it seems to swirl in multiple directions, though the pin can only move in one. What? You see Iz reach into his bag, and he pulls out a unique item that only you would come to accustomed to understanding. Of course, Iz, and maybe Shio and Sag through studies. Both of them may make history checks now. Iz found this when he once ventured off with a gnome. This gnome liked to go by the name Pa. And that's because Pa was a real old gnome. This druid of a gnome, alongside this druid Iz, went on adventures that taught Iz that of Mother Nature's best and grand. One of the proper and natural hallucinogenic herbologist that has ever existed in the plains of anyone's home. The last known nature of them has been on a small little continent named Media in a region named Diva, far off in the battlefields. But he's had kids now, and many of them, though one named Jero ventures off, now following some kind of god known as Lathander, and a best friend named Sid, along with a bunch of numbskulls and miscreants that the tribe really didn't mind getting rid of. All of this information to you matters for one reason. It explains why your medicines have always been too strong for others. Gnomes are notorious for being resilient to all kinds of poisons and inhabitual mannerisms. It would only make sense that if they were under the effects of their own drugs, then it must be strong.
Sounds about right.
Who gave the gnomes cocaine? I thought that was a Geneva Convention violation.
You know, they started making rules every time I do things.
It's weird how you try to stretch the box and they put more walls up.
I know. It's like I
Terribly
look
cruel.
around, I read all the rules, and I'm like, there's no rule against this. And then suddenly, there's a rule against it. No, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's almost like they couldn't comprehend that thought process might happen.
It's just like, it's so weird. There's a rule about this as he keeps writing the rules.
To
Who
be
the fuck
fair,
came up with
again.
these?
I think the most important lesson you should learn here is that there's rules, and then there are rules. I put quotes.
Hey guys, I'm not one to follow the rules as he literally keeps writing the rules.
Yeah.
You know, rules are made because other people have created a reason for them to be made. You guys are those particular chosen ones to help create such defined rulings. Without your faults, also in quotations, we would not have these rules.
Our faults make us strong.
Or the school's syllabus.
If I squeeze Pa hard enough, does he too work like pepper spray for gods?
No. So, Web, you see coming out of the grand hands of the very tiniest lizard dragon that you've ever witnessed on the other side of a moonbeam. A trinket. Your suspense holds you and makes you wonder why. But then you remember that you've already got one of them. What's so special about this one? Is chucks it in your direction. You catch it with ease. Well, made out of platinum-like mineral. In value, it's decent. Though it begins to start gaining weight as it sits in your hand, as if mass itself was building up behind it. Give me an arcana check.
I want to catch the snake.
It baffles you as your hand begins to weigh down, as the trinket doesn't get larger, but to you feels like its mass is gaining in size beyond just its weight, as if its pressure was numbing that of every contact you had within a foot of it.
For fuck's sake, what have you done to me again?
You see
I
Web
don't-
slowly get brought to a kneel as he goes to rest his hand on the ground and begins to feel the building pressure, as if a hydraulic was slowly pressing into his hand at a very slow rate, but nonetheless intentive.
You okay, bud?
You did this to me.
You guys all see this
Can we push him in
trinket
the acid?
simply sit there and weigh over his hand. As any of you guys try to move it, you may give me a strength check.
Nah, she ain't touching that thing. Mm-mm.
Ooh, use the poking stick.
Oh yeah, that worked out well last time against Wet. I'll see if Seg can do it though.
It did not
Sed
work
goes
good
and
last time.
grabs it.
It sucked
As Sed
last
grabs
time.
it, he's like,
Please don't
"Ooh!"
touch me with that.
Sed, give me a Constitution saving throw as this thing is about to pop your back out, because man, did you not expect such immense density from such a small trinket.
I'm fine, guys. This is cool. Please don't touch me with
You
that.
said con save?
Yes,
Should
sir.
we listen to him?
I don't know, but I'm not going near that thing. So if you want it poked,
You
with the
feel a
poking
small
stick,
little crack, Seg, as you take
You got
1d6 bludgeoning damage from the strain of trying to pull against this density.
I mean, he said he was fine. I'll trust him.
Web, your hand doesn't hurt, but you feel this numbing pressure still overbear you. It's almost as if this trinket itself is taking you over in an overpowering gesture, trying to make you submit. How do you attempt, if at all, resist?
Nah, mental fortitude. I've dealt with these hooligans before. Like, you can take my body, but you will not take my mind.
Alright. Go ahead and give me Constitution saving throw. At advantage. Very good. You feel this sense like tendrils crawling through your veins, moving up through your personal organs and systems, as if you're being touched by gastrial-like natures. Chilly. And you shake them off as your internal rebuttal burns it away. You realize that the weight and numbness begins to fade as the trinket begins to become its proper 4 or so ounce weight. You understand that this trinket not only makes you immune to cold damage, it gives you the constitution of a 23 and the strength of a 20.
And it's like Thor's hammer. I throw at someone, it's like infinite weight.
No.
No.
It's called the Fiend's Bane. It only weighs on you. You are the only wielder of this, and only if another can out-challenge you for the bid of its respect can you lose its wield.
So it is like Thor's hammer.
In a sense, but at no point, you're not able to chuck it. Like, I'm not giving you the power to throw it and it comes back to
Why
you.
the
It's
fuck
not
not?
doing that. Because that's not what it does. It makes you stronger and empowers you, the wielder.
What's stronger than throwing a planet at someone?
Giving it a weapon to throw.
My strength index is so low. I'd probably whiff the throw anyway. It'll be fine.
Not anymore. Your strength is 20. All of a sudden, Web's got some muscles. Boop, boop. Balloons are swelling around him. Meanwhile, you witness all this commotion, and yet you feel like there's so much more here in the room to offer. The question is which concluded deal with the devil do you choose? With so many war crimes, there were so many. Next time I visit and ask for a favor, I'll such and such and such and such, depending on what and whom. But I'll allow you to interpret the war crime in which you wish to address for favor.
Oh, I don't even know where to go for that.
Geo
I
arm
will allow
wrestling.
we'll allow their arm wrestle to assist in your thought of gander.
What do you guys think? What war
Well.
crimes?
Strength or athletic contestants.
What was that?
That's Web goes up to you with his new Popeye bolsters and goes, Chio, let's go down. Doodle.
Arm wrestle me. Let's do it.
Let's see what item I get first then.
No. Do it now.
Typical demon, never wanting a fair fight.
God gets a fiend.
I'll arm wrestle you later. I'm more interested in this weird box Iz has.
Just over
Denied.
my stuff.
Funny. Never seen fear in a god before.
You'll find none here.
Shoo.
This will perk up. Really?
Caution
see-
and overabundance. But like fear? Not too much. No.
You see under the pillow that seems to be laid upon this large bed for such a small is that of a crown. A crown in which you recognize. You recognize it from your studies. Give me a history check at advantage.
Oh, you smarty pants.
The Crown of Wanderance. There was once a tale of a young child who got lost. And when they wandered. As they wandered, they searched far and wide for a purpose in which never had a goal. Everywhere they ended up, they just did. And as they did, they grew. People told stories and legends as bards would travel and speak of the wanderer. Though they were lost. Lost due to unfortunate historians either losing interest and or their lives to other unfortunate events that happened throughout parallels. But one who puts this crown back on could reconnect with all of those who used to believe if they wish to take the mantle of the Wanderer.
Ooh.
Let's fucking arm wrestle, bitch.
Theo is completely enamored with this crown.
Put your
Found a
fucking
crown?
silly hat on. Let's go.
You know what I had to do to get that?
Yeah, you probably murdered the Wanderer.
I bet you I
How
can
did
find
you
a
know?
book around here that'll tell me exactly what you did.
You need to. I thought you couldn't read.
Has he been lying to us this whole time? What if he's not even half demon? Or fiend?
I couldn't read, so you brought me to the best room in the world.
So, essentially putting on the crown means I'll be like a wandering god?
You would take the mantle of a misplaced god, giving you the immediate access to those who used to follow. They'll wake up with an epiphany to yet pray again and hope that there is a calling. You will receive these callings and you will decide whether or not you reach out, and that will decide on your, I guess, approval rating, as we can refer to.
Okay.
Would he ascend?
Making you an official, potentially allowing you to ascend as an official god with a high enough approval.
I already got to get the crib, but no, just give it to Shia.
Heck yeah, I'll wear the crown.
We'll go over the details.
Dude, you already wander. Like, come on.
This is true.
I'm already going everywhere. Might as well help people out there. I've been trying to do that.
Make it official.
So, how will you help people? Is my question.
I imagine it's like a case-by-case basis. Like, maybe someone's getting terrorized by a werewolf. Maybe someone thinks their house is a mimic.
Oh, so you're not going to be like that rock everyone stubs their toe on.
No,
You know, you're
no one
just
who makes-
walking along, and suddenly there's a rock that comes out of nowhere, and you stub your toe. Are you that rock?
No, but I know the spell that makes that rock appear.
That's what Shio.
I'll be the same as every other god. You'll beg, and I'll ignore you.
Do you have a lot of gods come around?
In hell? I doubt it.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
I guess there are the dark gods.
So, what did you guys find? Anything cool? Shio's got a crown. You got an orb.
I want to arm wrestle.
You got an orb. Web got a trinket.
Cool.
Shio got a crown. Seg, you feel something odd moving around your person underneath your garment.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's strange. Can I try to catch it?
By all means, give me a sleight of hand.
Bird of prey, my dude.
Hell yeah.
Capture it. You yank it out. In the perfect tone and fawn color of your own featherisms of blue highlights and tenderisms is your own vampster. It looks at you. You look at it. You imprint. It is your personal companion. You can see through its eyes, speak to it telepathically, have it scout. It does have its own constitution. It can be killed. You can lose it. You may or may not be able to sire another individual species in the future, dependent on your well-being.
Is you got any live bulls?
Bulls? Yeah, I mean, we
Yeah.
got millions in the arena. I have a
No, I mean,
machine
like,
that
on
makes
your
new
person.
ones.
Yeah, been a while since I've seen you whip out the fucking sack of bowls.
Do you happen to have a live bull on your person?
No.
Oh, sad.
You would have died of neglect in here.
I'm just gonna put the new little friend of mine on my shoulder. We'll figure out a way to make you fly later, buddy.
So I thought this was the room of war corrupt. There weren't supposed to be any live ones here.
Oh, you
I don't
probably
know.
put them in stasis magic is. Wait, that means there might be bulls in here. I'm not gonna touch anything though. A lot of it.
Everyone give me a survival check.
You die. It is refuses.
Okay, we got something. Okay, we got a halfie. Okay. Oof, I was scared for a second there. Weapon shield. If you were voles under the bed, duh. Obviously, like the safest possible place.
Okay, so usually is would hide their voles in the biggest flat surface.
As you look into the bed, you guys see a hidden hatch.
Is you hungry?
I'm always hungry. Why? What's up?
I think I found your vault. You know the one that you created in case someone created a weapon that killed something throughout all time and space? It keeps them safe from that. In case someone kills voles.
How did you read my book?
Yeah, I know what the
Uh,
orrery can do.
Fine. I'll go over there and grab some.
You open it. You just see all these voles buzzing around below, alive and juicy, plump and all. There's a weird kind of natural fresh breeze as if they were in another pocket dimension for fresh keeping.
I made a whole plane for them. A full plane. So many voles.
Hey, Sig, you want to get super excited?
Hey,
How many did you want?
Oh, just one for now. I just have an experiment to run. You like experiments, right?
I love experiments.
No.
Are bowls
Actually-
fireproof?
No,
Are they seg-proof?
That's what I
I
want to
doubt
find
it.
out.
They're not known for
And
their
now that I'm
durability.
Thinking about
I'm
it.
sure
Can
I
I
can
borrow
throw
two?
another couple questions out.
Two.
I want to give him more than that. He looks pretty like a juice box.
Maybe they are seg-proof if they're uncooked. We gotta try another.
Well, let's work with one and work our way up. I mean, I've got an
Okay.
entire plane of them.
I'm gonna bite one and try to turn it into a vampire vole.
Wait, you're trying to turn a vole into that?
No,
You know-
not the vampsters.
Give me an intelligence check.
Oof. Yeah, don't
Who,
worry,
me?
it's not gonna work.
You know,
Yeah,
voles
there
are
it is.
predators, aren't they? No.
Oh,
Exactly, they'll
man,
make
you
perfect
Oh, wait,
suck
they're like
this
mouse,
thing
yeah.
dry so fast. You're just like, it's like a
Alright,
weird,
well-
like flat, deflated football in your hand, and it's very discomforting because there's like weird, hard, kind of cartilage spots, and then you're like, ooh, you just drop it like a whoopee cushion that's been spitted over.
Are you kidding? It's halfway to jerky. I'm gonna eat it.
I guess. Yeah, I guess for you it's different. Sorry, but nonetheless.
Yeah, I'm just start winging voles at my buddy's fucking face. Yo, open.
How much HP did I get back from drinking that bowl?
I would say each bowl would give you. We'll say these ones are healthy, so 10 HP a bowl.
Ugh. Oh god, I forgot. I'm about to disappear again. Watch out. For some reason, I have to pop it back in.
He swallows a bowl and vanishes.
I'm gonna keep winging them. I'm just having too much fun at this point.
Invisibility voles.
I didn't disappear. Okay, now I want to see if my
flickers.
hamster biting
Flick,
one
Click. Uh-huh.
will turn it into a vampire vole.
If it can turn the vole into a vampiric,
Yes.
so your
It can
vamster
spread the
goes,
vampirism course. Sure.
and it bites it like a chia pet would, and go ahead and just roll me a d100.
Wait, I'm confused why you want the vampire to bite it. You could just bite. You're a vampire.
Yeah, you killed
Yeah,
it.
but me biting it killed it immediately.
This vampster sucks that sucker right up too. The fatty.
God damn it.
Just like pie.
Well, no reason for it to go to waste. I'll eat that one too. Actually, I'll ask if Iz wants it. Hey, Iz, I've got a freshly de-blooded vole over here. Do you want it?
Flat pack.
No.
Quick snack, no
Same.
mess. Fair enough. And then I'll eat it.
Throw it into the trash.
And waste all that perfectly good meat?
Well, I mean, kinda.
Seg, as an orphan and a pirate, is very food sensitive. Maybe I'll try converting them into vampires when I'm not so hungry.
Not sure about a second race of rodent vampires. I think I'll have to rewrite reality and make sure there's no unintelligent vampires.
Oh,
Because I mean, imagine if you had like vampire deer.
I
be
wanted to
terrible.
make sure that it couldn't make more vampires while we were still in this moderately safe environment.
Ah,
If I could, though, that'd be cool.
Well, I mean, if it's your vole, wouldn't it be your subordinates?
We thought that with the vampsters, and they took over an entire dimension.
they did.
I would have to make it a vampire for it to be my subordinate, or imprint on it, and I do not have time to imprint on everything this adorable little hamster is probably going to bite.
But then shouldn't you just make the vampster your subordinate?
I did, but then it'll do whatever with its subordinates unless I specifically tell it otherwise, probably. It was a big, big problem.
Did you try shaking it?
There were too many of them, and this guy likes me, so I don't want to shake him. He's my friend now.
I'm kind of concerned now.
I'm just gonna feed him chunks of dead vole on my shoulder while I'm talking to Wet.
Okay. Sure.
What you're basically telling me is we have to be 24/7 accountable for this thing or death.
Absolutely, yeah. It'll destroy reality.
Again,
Again.
you know, I'm pretty sure I point to a book over there. They wrote that entire book and chastised me about that.
How domesticated is it? Why do we have it?
What, the book?
The rat.
Hamster, thank you. And it's pretty intelligent. I mean, look at it. It looks like a smart guy.
I'm pretty sure
I
they're
was
gonna write
all on
another
board
book.
until you said all that bad
shows off
stuff.
its fangs in responsive defensiveness toward Whip.
I'm not a vampire, but I will fucking eat you.
No. He's our friend. It's okay.
Is he? Are you talking about
Hey,
me?
You are our friend.
First time in a little squeaky voice.
Wait, what? I did not catch that.
Do you want me to bite him?
Oh no, I think his blood would probably be bad for you. Besides, I don't think he wants any more puncture wounds, do you, Wet?
No. No.
Yeah, see, he's good.
Oh, so I can't have mage hunters, but he can have that?
Is infinitely less scary and infinitely worse.
I
I'm sketched out, but I'm gonna trust you.
Don't worry, I got it all under control.
don't know how this is gonna work out, but the moment it starts converting other hamsters, it's getting hectored.
Don't you
I
touch my
suppose if we
son.
die, I can break reality again. Maybe I'll come back the size of a squirrel or something.
We must experiment.
Are you sure you're not a scientist? You sound like a scientist. Higher
I mean-
intellectual?
I didn't go to school per se.
It's a good response. So, you guys all realize slowly and surely you end up back at the order.
Oh, I didn't find anything?
You did, but I'm going to get that to you after.
Oh, no worries. I found the scroll. I lost my
You
power.
found knowledge that empowers you in more internal methods than a physical item.
Okay,
Is
guys.
before you left, as the rest of them, all of your war crime books close. Snap, snap, snap as they lock themselves up. Seal themselves as if cursed and or binded. And you begin to absorb each and every single one of them, remembering the purposes of why they were kept and what you were holding them for. You have a slew of new abilities, which is why these 2 levels are so important. Coming into
All I know is as we're walking, I'm
which
just
is
gonna
about
start
to
bench pressing Shio.
I stay away from him and I throw him his bench
Just
press
as we're
is.
walking, just yep. How you guys doing?
Ah, nope.
No shake the dragon.
I will make it very clear. You guys made it through the hardest self-created challenge. Now you guys are about to walk into the hardest fight that will not end. How you guys manage your resources will be important. You guys can game plan as much as you want ahead of whatever it is you challenge. But in the middle of the challenge, those changes will not be made. You guys chose to go the endgame route. Welcome. Let's see what you do and how you do it.
Oh, no. I just wanted to get stuff from the library.
I thought this was the opposite of the end game route. Dang.
Nobody gets to decide to take the ultimate weapons without ticking a clock.
All right, cool. I got a curveball for you. You said I can give away my fucking stone, right?
Well, I said someone
I'd like to
can
give it to
win it from
Seg.
you.
I mean,
Seg
you
already
could,
has his own thing.
but
He has like a belt and everything.
yeah, I already
Yeah,
have.
but this will increase his strength.
His strength is
my
23.
strength is my strength is. We could toss Shio back and forth if we wanted to.
Oh, no way. We're both like jacked like that now?
Yeah, we are both jacked.
Is with that same knowledge of the war crimes.
Dude, I told where
Give me a
Shio's like a
D100.
scarf.
Who gives a D100?
It is, good sir. Let me check my number real quick. Yep. You got it by 11. You know who's responsible for all of these problems. You know who and what brought the invasion. You know why the Orcree are trying to team up with you. You know who was previously here and messed with your parallels. And you know who knows who you are and why you've been here this entire time. The issue is how to translate that outside of a mathematical algorithm that's before you so that your allies can see it.
Tall order. Chio, how do you take perfection and make it not perfection so others can understand it?
See what you do. I don't know, is I don't know how to explain your math stuff. It makes no sense to me. Oh, pictures, pictures. Yes, pictures.
I can draw a graph, I guess.
Not a graph. Show us like you're in the orrery. You could show us actual live feeds or past events. Be all dramatic about it.
I like what you're thinking. Here's me doing math in the past.
Oh boy. Secretary, do you have a thematic clip show for us?
It just shakes its head.
Okay.
This is raw data.
If I start writing a new equations, if I just change here, write this in,
You
and
begin to make a converter algorithm, and we'll dip into that as I present to you guys your official item tomorrow, and begin to discuss individually with what it is in case you guys have any questions, etc. And then jumping into next week's new reveal.
We're just so happy to be Jack now. We're just like wearing shield like a fucking boa, just patting his head like, oh no, if the god can't do it, what are we gonna do, guys?
Get beat up like you've been getting. But yeah, I don't mind. As long as you feel good about it.
Hey Shio.
Stay
Hey
with me.
Shio.
Nope, I'm gonna
Hey,
fly
hey,
out of your range. Nope.
Hey Shio. You want some of my ab oil?
Gross. No. Said go drinking with him.
Drinking? I'm down for drinking.
You could bring a
Wow.
ninja block on these babies.
You guys go have a fun time in the other parallel where you guys aren't being murdered and assaulted, and there's a bit of peace before it arrives. And I will catch you guys next
You
week.
could grind meat on these pups.
Until next time. And if any of you guys, other than, well, obviously, Iz and Web, are playing Power World with us, we're going to have official server wipe Friday. So we're going to start fresh. So if any of you guys are on our playing, we will be starting fresh and jumping into some little guilds and seeing how we all do. So,
did you guys reach the end game or?
No, well, technically 2 people are 50. None of us have actually beat everything yet, but it's just like to balance it all out with everyone to kind of give us all a solid fresh start, and then we're adding a couple mods that hopefully help us enjoy a couple factors a little more. And we're making it harder though, so we're making the pals a bit more aggressive, like a bit more damage output. So it'll be harder for us to survive instead of it being so gushy. So, but we're forcing some guilds. So the larger groups that are active are going to be in 3 to 4 man groups or whatever, trade, etc. Okay. But just to see put the idea of the guild functions in a place before PvP becomes the thing. We're not looking at another server wipe for another 2 months unless there's a serious update that forces it. But otherwise, we'll just maintenance it from there. But yeah, so
yeah, they're already putting in new fucking monsters.
Yeah, but that wouldn't require us to start overly fresh. Yeah, exactly. So that'll keep us
new ones already.
Busy. Yeah, they're doing well. So let's just keep it up. Keep it. I'm enjoying it. But otherwise, guys, I will catch you next week. Until next time, and have a good one.
Yep, have a great one, man.
You too. See you next week.
See you next week.
Ladies.